night of immediate problems,
Yes.
provided you don't just go completely off course. We have chasing down Anastasia, the wayward, insane child vampire, who has more problems than any of you even realize.
Yeah.
We have Ursi's meeting with the Regent. We have a probable meeting with the Sheriff, both about
Yep.
tonight and the fact of the raid that's happening tomorrow night. And none of you, but especially Ursi, have decided to give her the required information.
I know Ursi was thinking about pushing that raid back just because of all the crazy shit that's been
You
happening.
have
Because he was
no
gonna.
known guaranteed times they'll show up past tomorrow night.
Ah, shit. That's right.
And
Yeah, because he
finally,
was
a
gonna go to the
possible deep
sheriff.
and thorough search of Jack's mansion, acquired from Malkov, for any more secrets, because now the secret passage count is up to 2. And someone just used them to get inside. But for right now, for proper background as I go through the recap. Did I forget anything, by the way?
I don't think so.
Alrighty. In that case, previously on Miami by Night, a night of interrogation and investigation comes to an end. Jack needs a hit and finds it in the warm blood of a stoner. Ursi is thinking of the immediate future and changes course for the Chantry, looking to requisition supplies, likely for the raid the night after next. Heinrich, the quartermaster, believes he is there because of the message he had left for Ursi, but Ursi never received it, as he had not been to his haven since the start of tonight. Apparently, the Seattle Chantry is willing to talk. Before he gets to that, Ursi finishes requisitioning. 3 Kevlar vests, one of them Ursi size, a small explosive with a remote detonator, 2 silenced PMM pistols with an additional magazines, 4 ballistic masks, and 6 blood bags in a cooler. He's not, sadly, able to acquire incendiary ammunition. Not because the Miami Chantry does not have it, but because Heinrich is under orders to keep it stored. And some hunting cameras with stands and bear traps, oddly enough. While she fills out paperwork, Artemis makes a stop at a storage facility. The place is the very definition of shady, and the staff are apparently quite rude. After dropping off the picture of Malkov, a distraction he can no longer afford, and a box of precious things, Artemis leaves, but not before mistaking the clerk's thoughts for words, unaware of how far his skilled aspects have advanced. Afterwards, it's time for a hunt, and he heads to a club, and attracts easy gold diggers for sip-sips like its old hat. It probably is. On returning to his office, he doesn't get long into it, until one of the phones on his desk begins to ring. It's from Nada, who is looking to make a deal, a plot and a scheme against one Marcus Fattel. They arrange a meeting for the next night. Maisie returns home to find Lex passed out on the couch. She doesn't get long before Heather calls. The shovelhead Maisie took in has been hiding. She wants help hunting, since the last time she hunted solo, she nearly killed someone. So Maisie groans and goes about searching for someone to feed to Heather. It takes her longer than she would like, and the dawn isn't all that far off by the time Maisie drags her a random person of the night down to Heather's abandoned basement lair. Meanwhile, Jack arrives home and collapses on the couch before offering Eve a joint. As Jack relaxes all stoned and Eve's on her way there, they chat. Eve also informs him of a hidden tunnel along going to the ocean, and Stone Jack decides to call someone. Unable to choose, he calls everyone, which does not go well. One by one, the others leave the call, as is expected. Ursi has his call to Seattle Chantry. Its representative, one Dr. William Thorne, and negotiations are delayed until the following night, when Ursi can speak with his regent about just what they can compromise and promise. Dr. Thorne is not too pleased about the delay. The next night begins before the sun even sets. Jack awakens to shattered glass and shrieking, and sees an ugly man in his room with a knife. Jack shoots him, just immediately shoots, in the head, dropping the would-be assailant, sending them into torpor. Jack ignores the torpid body and follows the sounds to the yard, past the crumpled form of Eve still clutching a shotgun. The sun's just sinking enough for him to exit. Where another intruder, this one female, has just finished throwing a Molotov at Anastasia, setting part of the girl on fire. A quick, accurate shot downs her as well, but not before Anastasia bolts under the grip of the red fear into the neighborhood. Jack calls Maisie, right as her eyes open for the night. A brief explanation. Later, she rouses Lex and sets out as soon as possible. Jack can hear the sirens of the police already on their way. Multiple gunshots in a nice upscale neighborhood warrants a quick response, even from police in the world of darkness. Still, he has the experience and pragmatic thinking to call the Camarilla line and ensure that those arrive are the right sort of cops. Maisie arrives with Lex not long after and definitely wants to know what's going on. As the story is given, Maisie and Lex leave almost as soon as they arrive in search of Anastasia, believing the missing child to be most important. When all the relative details are added in, perhaps it is. Meanwhile, the police arrive with one of the sheriff's bully boys alongside them. Travis Bullock, who doesn't seem to like Jack very much, demands information, which Jack supplies. Jack means to head to the other body, but before he does, Travis finds something. A vial with what seems like blood, but entirely different all the same. Sparkles swirl in the dregs of what's left in the vial. Jack heads to the basement, following a blood trail from near Eve, and finds a normal mortal, quite dead, in the middle of a large pool of blood. Blood tracked upstairs by the footsteps of the other two. After sorting the bodies in his dungeon, a quick search reveals another vial, mostly empty, showing traces of the same odd blood as the one Travis found, and a crudely made medallion stamped with the image of something wearing a hideous mask. Sounds of a scuffle nearly stir Ursi awake, but the giant does not succeed in rousing himself, at least not yet. Artemis awakens and goes about his own habituals before checking in with Gwendolyn, who supplies him with the time and location of his meeting with Renata, in the form of a steel-sealed envelope. Any time's not too far away, he plans to head straight there. Meanwhile, Maisie and Lex are returning to Jack's after a failed search. Lex seems both concerned and suspicious of Jack and the other people involved, but that's not new. Travis, in particular, is not happy with Maisie's presence. He's even less happy at Jack's. Adopted child apparently running about in the city, though is somewhat understanding of the circumstances once he's informed. Maisie calls Artemis to let him know he's needed at Jack's, and he responds that he's on his way, but truthfully, there's somewhere else he's heading first. A meeting with a seemingly cordial but quite dangerous individual. There were past actions and possible joint ventures to rectify them, and maybe get a little joint revenge along the way. It's a short meeting, but at least a productive one, and maybe, just maybe, a step towards Artemis absolving himself of a particular pesky set of chains. Percy is finally awoken by his ghoul Gary, who alerts him both to a call from the sheriff and a now staked and torpid body on his entryway floor. The body looks to have taken a shotgun blast or two to the torso, and a stick they themselves were carrying shoved through his chest. Gary helps her to the van. Afterwards, Percy, hungry, feeds from Gary, leaving the ghoul very, very woozy. Finally, loading up everything he acquired from the chantry the night prior, he books it for Jack's. Percy arrives, groggy as all hell, and everyone present, the coterie aside from Artemis, with the additions of Lex and Travis, go over things. Only a quick search is needed to find that the body Arcee brought along is also carrying a vial with the remnants of an unknown abnormal blood, and that odd pendant. Arcee's gifts on the unknown blood, but you can only tell it's not kindred, and filled with something very, very energetic. After following that by using his gifts on each of the torpid individuals, downing 2 of the 6 blood bags to keep his reserves steady, 2 of them are pandas, to use Jack's term. One of them is Bruja, if only just. Additionally, one of them, the ugly one from Jack's room, registers as a Diablerist to Ursi's power. Artemis uses his own abilities on the stake one of them carried, and aside from the obvious appearance information, learns the state of mind, driven, committed, dedicated to some sort of task and goal. Travis mentions they need to move the torpid vampires and the dead mortal back upstairs as he needs to take them in. 2 members of the Camarilla have been attacked in their havens, one of them a sheriff's deputy. The sheriff will insist on investigating this herself. to leave even aside matters such as diablerie. After complaining about having to move the bodies himself, Percy, Jack, and Maisie show Travis up by hauling them up the stairs without his effort, which of course leaves the matter of what comes next. Looking at Anastasia seems to be a rather urgent task, though Percy also calls a Chantry to schedule an appointment with the Regent, both about the Seattle negotiations and the recent files of the strange blood residue, which ultimately leaves the four of you currently in Jack's yard. Although Artemis seems like he has to leave very, very soon, for a reason I will make up for later.
All right. Also, I was slightly panicking about whether or not I had actually told the sheriff about the raid. So I was very thoroughly going through my notes real quick. I
The
think
last meeting you
when,
had with the sheriff was before the stakeout.
yeah, when she told, because we were going to do the raid that night, but we were going to do the stakeout. And then she was like, "Hey, maybe you don't do that." And I was like, nah, you're right. We're going to do the stakeout tomorrow. And then the raid on the last night we know that we're
With
going to
the
be there.
information you know now, can you see how that raid would have gone poorly?
Yes, it would have gone very poorly. But the important thing I noticed in my notes was that the sheriff should know that the raid is happening tomorrow because
It's planned for
those were,
tomorrow, but you haven't
yes,
shared any of the information you've gathered since the last meeting.
yes, that's right. That is true. Okay. I was just very worried that I hadn't actually told the sheriff the date of the raid because that's a way more egregious fuck up than shit's been crazy the last couple of nights, and I've been every time I've had the report ready to deliver, a bunch of new information has appeared, and he's had to add more. Because
Now,
I
to be
think,
fair, after we get done with the raid and possibly an epilogue session to take care of the aftermath, though I may just shrink out most of the combat and make it all in one session, we'll be able to hit our first time skip.
Woo!
Time skip. I'll be able to, maybe, depending on how long the time skip is, maybe get a talisman. Maybe.
It's an easy to fuck up roll, just saying.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
I got very close.
Yeah, she rolled her first couple of weeks worth of rolling were like really, really good. And she needed that really, really good because the latter half of her rolls were terrible.
Which worked out because I'm just saying her story and like the trauma she has worked perfect at the time, like the time of the month right there. So it's like she was getting really tired.
Yeah.
She had a lot of shit on her mind. She's really like
Planning diablerie,
chasing
looking
down
for her
her.
lost lover,
Yep.
boyfriend thing.
Yep.
Wow.
Working 6 hours a night on her blood ritual.
Yep. She was very busy.
There you go. There you go.
Yep. So those last couple of fuck up rolls kind of like just worked with the
But in any
storyline.
case, obviously we can't include Jack in this part for reasons, but so until he gets here, it's just the two of you.
Oh joy.
Oh boy. Ursi is in not a good time. Let's see. Okay. So
You are no longer
timeline.
groggy. I'll just say that.
Yes, I do remember that he's no longer groggy.
You are currently on the lawn of Jack's Manor, where you've just finished loading the bodies into Travis's vehicle, and he will soon be departing to take them to the Elysium.
Oh, Travis.
What?
Uh, I need you to get something to the sheriff because I kind of can't leave because vampire child on the loose. Kind of a big thing I need to help deal with.
You can give me whatever you want, but I can tell you right now, she's going to want to see you in person.
Well, yeah, I know
One moment,
that. It was
guys.
more so getting. other things. Never mind. I'm not groggy anymore. Okay. And he is going to. We have 3 of the vials, right?
I think so.
Okay, I am back.
Oh, you left?
Y'all didn't hear
Cool.
me say that? I said I had.
No.
I said hold up one moment. I thought I did anyway.
You must have said it to
Um,
yourself. I didn't
Yeah,
hear
that or your mic just didn't pick it up.
Well, either way, I kind of left right after Travis was about to tell you she would want to meet you in person.
Well, you didn't miss much.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he didn't miss much. No, this is the one. He's gonna take the vial that was on the Diablerist and be like, "This was on the Diablerist."
It was on
And just,
all of them.
yeah, I know, but the,
He's trying to give
yes,
one
but this
away to
one,
send back to the sheriff.
yes, because this specifically is pertaining to a different investigation technically than mine. So I'm giving her evidence that I feel like she would want. Because more, never mind. Just he hands him the
Yeah,
vial.
got it. I was already going to give her some of it. In any
All right.
case, you really need to hit up your chantry. Find out what the fuck it is.
Yep, that's also on the docket tonight. I already have a meeting set up. Okay. Have a good one. And he's gonna turn around and start
Arcee,
walking. Yeah.
if you don't find that brat before she does something stupid, hell, he'll draw a little line across his neck.
Yeah, I know. This is why you don't do those things. Oh yeah. If you ever hear more stuff about that Malkov guy, let me know. He has made indirectly too many messes for me. I'd like to see him hurt. All right, bye. And
And he
he's
will
gonna start.
leave.
Yeah.
As will most of the police here.
So he's gonna kind of, as he's kind of walking towards the direction that the child went, he's gonna kind of turn back. Are you coming?
Uh, yeah. You just have bigger legs than me. I'm trying.
Fair enough.
So take small steps, please. Or we're gonna be. I'm gonna disappear.
Uh, do your best to try and keep up, I guess. And he's gonna he's not gonna start. He's not gonna slow down. Um, he's he does not like that the vampire child is on the loose, let alone that it exists. So he's just kind of rushing.
Literally.
Yeah. Oh, god damn it. God damn it. I walked into that. I walked into that. Okay.
Off we go to find a crazy child.
Yep.
See if we get better rolls today.
Well, I imagine Maisie can lead him on rather easy down the path she and Lex initially followed last night.
Yep.
A trail of occasionally burned vegetation, backyards, scorched fences, that ends several backyards over. In one of the neighbors' pool, this is a rather upscale neighborhood, there are pools aplenty. Now, of course, you are a massive guy walking through random people's backyards in the middle of the night, but police have already shoot everyone back in sight that was out and about, so I'm just going to make a quick roll to see if anyone notices you as you're hopping through their backyards. No one seems to come out to stop you at the very least.
Ooh.
Mm,
For what it's worth, for player knowledge, I am once again employing the clock system, like I once used for the Sabbat alert level.
oh god.
Ah,
Before she
yes.
goes
Oh,
crazy.
Every new segment that gets ticked on, something grows worse.
Oh
And if it
god.
reaches the full amount, whatever that full amount is, I'm not telling you. Well, it's basically an almost guaranteed execution.
Yeah, that's not good.
Ursi, he knows the kid was. Oh God, that's so fucked up to stay or think about. So they were burning or got burned the last time they
Yeah,
were
they got hit by a
seen.
Molotov.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Uh, is there any like vitae on the ground?
Not really, no.
No. Okay. Um. Uh. Then yeah, I guess Ursi's gonna, as he's kind of following this, he's gonna try and be sniffing around the air and stuff to try and catch a scent and kind of hopefully find her quicker.
Maisie's just gonna
You
keep
can
looking.
attempt to, at the very least, to try and follow the scent of scorched, burnt flesh. That's probably about your best bet.
Yeah.
Oh, who has joined us?
Jack. Jack is here.
It is I.
Woo!
Well,
Did he say he was Malkov? There you go, RC. You found Malkov.
All right. So the strangling
I'll give you
starts
10
to
bonus
happen.
experience, and if you kill him, you get another 20.
I said Pablo. How do you get Malkov from Pablo?
Because we were talking about Malkov, and I only heard half of that, so I went off the half I heard.
Woo!
Sorry, RC, no bonus experience for you tonight.
Damn.
Anyway, we did recap. I let them know the potential outcomes of tracking Anastasia and finding her or failing to find her. Basically, I'm using one of those clocks with an unspecified number of segments. And each for however long it takes, each time a new segment will be filled in, and the more segments filled in, the worse the situation gets. If it gets all the way filled in, it's an almost guaranteed execution.
Yay!
No, he does not have that. That would make this easy. I believe Ursi was about to make a roll to attempt to smell her, or at least follow the trail of smell of burnt flesh.
Yeah.
Not like in a weird way.
Yeah. Back up there.
Yeah. I'm trying to smell for burnt flesh in the air.
Not for
He's
children.
smelling for burnt flesh. He's not
Yeah. No.
smelling for girl heads. He's not biting.
Or Malkov.
Or maybe more
All right.
accurate for the time, Bill Clinton.
Oh. Okay. I'm too young to understand that reference. I'm sorry. Oh yeah. So what do I
Right.
need to
We'll
roll
not
for
go
that?
down that tunnel. We'll just keep things somewhat remotely tame. In any case, perception, alertness. We're going by smell and smell alone. So difficulty 9, but modified by your auspex.
Okay. Perception, alertness, difficulty.
I believe you have 1 dot of auspex, so that will be
I do.
difficulty 8. Yes.
Okay. I will. What does I haven't spent a willpower in a sec. What does that do again?
1 automatic
Guarantees.
success.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna
It
spend a
guarantees
willpower.
minimal success, which is not necessarily a lot.
It's not a lot, but I am gonna
Really
spend
depends
the
on the roll.
willpower for it.
Yes.
It's covered up.
With your willpower,
Yeah.
you have a total of 2 successes.
I was honestly expecting one success, so I'll take it.
hmm Even after her jump into the pool, there does appear to be something of a lingering smell of that burnt flesh. And you are able to follow it for a little ways once she comes out the other side.
Hmm. All right. I mean, I guess I'm following it. Trying to think.
Scentline Trail leads you on a somewhat dizzying chase, zigzags almost. A tree in the backyard here, across 2 fences and down a lane of houses there. Across the road here, before it begins to fade, not necessarily because she's less hurt, but because there's just more and more smells intermingling in the into your nose. But you do eventually leave the fancy neighborhood entirely and into a row of apartment buildings, not like the low-income ones you were at the other night, but with an alley that's much the same.
Oh God. Ah, this is so fucked. Okay.
Now, if I'd like everyone present to attempt another perception alertness check, or, if they wish, a perception investigations check. And if Jackson's check is probably here, yes, detail-oriented applies.
What's the
Is
The
there a
base
difficulty?
difficulty
difficulty for
difference?
this, what?
I'm sorry. I said, is there a difficulty difference? But you're about to tell me anyway.
Yes, the difficulty for the perception alertness is difficulty 8. The base difficulty for perception investigation is difficulty 7. And auspexes do apply. I mean, auspex reductions do apply.
All right.
Yay.
Amazing. Looks like someone dropped a dollar bill there on the alleyway floor.
Oh my
Nice.
God.
She'll pick it up. She needs the money.
I just.
Hey, dollar menus still existed back in this day and age.
Exactly. She needs it. She needs to feed Lex at least.
That $1 bill can buy most of the items on the Taco Bell menu.
Hmm.
Mm.
In any case, just waiting on Jack's roll.
Yep. Yep.
How you doing, by the way, Jack?
I'm alive.
No, that's better than the alternative.
Debatable.
Looking for the secret. I only just now saw that you were able to roll that.
Hmm. No, I want to play this. Okay. I see. Glance down the alley reveals a couple of things. Possibly disconnected, possibly not. But there does seem to be the, once more, Artemis is glad he's not here, the open manhole cover. Partly open, anyway. For Jack, this alley is reeking, and the remains of a burned-away, shattered innocence. Here a little bit, there a little bit. One bumped over trash can, one scraping against the wall. Little claw marks almost dangling, ripping through the brick. All being washed away by the endless, uncaring rain. Leaving little where to
I've
hide aside
seen
from that manhole cover.
I've seen things you people wouldn't believe. Attack ships on fire on the shore of Orion. I've seen sea beams glitter in the dark in the Tannhauser Gate. All these moments will be lost in time, like tears in rain.
Awfully poetic, Jack.
What? I noticed it's a manhole cover. It might have gone down there.
Picture Ursi pause, halfway through lifting the manhole cover, looking back at Jack as Jack is reciting this.
So you find anything, Jack?
Yeah, she probably went down the manhole.
Oh, good. Ah, damn it.
You want some help with that, or you got it?
He lifts up the manhole cover with one hand and kind of just moves it to the side. Nah, it's just.
It makes a loud clanging sound as it scrapes against the asphalt.
Ursi, you should go first. Clear all the spider webs out.
Ursi is just gonna start squeezing his body down. He's just like, I just got this coat cleaned.
Yep. Now he's going to be Maisie's personal duster.
Specifically of spider webs.
Yep.
That was my job. Why are you firing me? Did I not do a good job?
Well, no, if he's so large that he's like squeezing through, he's going to get everything everywhere.
You're going to replace because the other guy's fatter than you.
Damn.
I'm just thinking of like, you know, like when you have to clean a straw and you have to use the pipe cleaner to get all the way through. That's basically what Ursi is he's the pipe cleaner right now. Going down the tunnel.
Oh, his poor coat. His poor coat. It's so gross.
Hey, Ursi, do you want one of those crime scene things? I got an extra one.
You say after he's already descended the ladder and all the gunk is all over his coat.
It's too late at this point this time, but that's a good idea. I'm not normally expecting to go down a sewer, but it's happening a surprising amount lately. So I'm going to be adding that to the list.
It's a pretty shitty experience.
Just a big echo slightly out of the sewer.
Maisie will climb down after Ursi.
Now, did he actually get any spiders that are there? If they are there,
we'll find out.
If there were any, they have most assuredly been swept away by the giant chimney sweep that is Ursi.
yeah.
Does this mean that
And any
Ursi now
remnants
has
of
to
spider
speak in a
webs.
Cockney accent? A
Any
really, really
remnants of
bad Cockney
spiders.
accent?
Any remnants of spiders or spider webs on him have been smushed together so thoroughly amongst the grime and muck that no one could tell them the difference.
Dude, there's gonna be Nosferatu in this city. That are just gonna be like, wow, a lot of the sewer entrances have been getting surprisingly clean lately. What the heck? Just some really confused people that we'll never meet. They're just really confused why certain entrances are clean now, or cleaner.
Do I need to make any roll to do Spooter watch?
Normally I would say no, but yes, that would make perfect sense. Please do so.
Jack taking
I
up the
just
rear.
want it known because in the future you could be like, "There's a spider," and I'm like, "But I wanted to be looking for those." You're like, "Well, you didn't mention it. Now I am."
How many dice
Dang
do you
it.
get on your roll with detail oriented added in?
Depends on what the role is. Is it perception investigation?
No, this one's just perception alertness.
Okie dokie. Perception alertness.
How many dice is that?
I have no racking clue. Perception plus alertness, that is 8 dice.
Excellent. I'm going to
9
make a
dice.
private
9
roll.
dice.
Oh
9
boy.
dice. Thank you for the clarification.
It's
All right, I have
okay, you know
rolled.
what?
I have rolled the roll. I have the result, and I will let you know as you find spiders. And if you don't, well, you'll know the another way.
Oh boy.
Yay!
In any case, you reach the bottom. Ursi's nose is now completely doused with the smell of sewage. So any further attempts at tracking her, at least down here, by smell, is not going to be going very well. Most likely, anyway.
Hmm.
I cannot, as storyteller, prevent the luck of the gods from coming down and blessing you with an endless roll of tens.
That would be nice.
Though I can
Where's
hope
Pam?
instead for an endless roll of ones. Down
Well,
here, since you are all gathered and attempt to begin progressing, you don't come much farther before you see something. Not a spider, but a crumpled form against one of the sewer tunnel walls.
Ursi will kind of just click on a flashlight.
The pale, bloodless face of an unknown hobo stares back at you.
Well,
Well, at least she doesn't have the munchies anymore.
Oh, yeah, makes sense. Um, is he like? Does he seem like woozy or anything? I mean, he's pale, but that might just be because he
No,
lives in
no.
the sewers.
Let me be clear. There is a bite mark on his neck that was not licked shut, and he is pale enough that it's probably he doesn't have any significant blood left in him at all.
he's dead.
He's dead, Jim.
Oh, he's
he's
fully dead.
he's dead.
I'm gonna lick it shut.
Blech.
Normally, that would work just fine. I don't think that
He's
works if they're
dead.
already dead.
Mhm.
Could be wrong.
Okay.
I will roll a percentile die and decide whether or not that will allow it to lick shut.
Honestly, it doesn't matter.
It does not shut.
That's fine. I actually had a better
First,
idea.
ooh,
Can I roll a? Yeah, I have dots of medicine. Can I roll an intelligence medicine check to make it look like he got his throat cut? You know, like Colombian necktie type of shit. And
Certainly.
the blood was just somewhere else. Or maybe like he dragged himself here or something.
Like he got dumped, yeah.
Yeah. What's the difficulty?
Or a something, what attribute to put on that? Definitely medicine, obviously, because you're trying to make it look like that. But I'm going to go with dexterity for finesse here.
Ooh, dexterity. Looks like
Yes,
as
I get
he's
dexterity, because that's
use
how that works.
my discipline 4.
ooh,
What did
as
you say the
he's
difficulty
sort
was?
of, oh my,
Sorry.
Difficulty is 8.
Alrighty. Well,
I'm spending a willpower on
one
this.
less
I want
witness.
that down.
Fair enough.
Good thing I spent a willpower.
You kind of sort of make it look all right. I mean, it wouldn't fool you, but most of these investigators nowadays aren't worth their salt, so it's probably fine. You don't really have time to make it look better. Now, what were you
Did you
saying,
destroy
Lucy?
the bite marks?
I did my best, but don't exactly have a lot of time.
Yeah. Well, it's one less witness, so
Well, it's a dead witness, so
exactly. Was one, now is no longer. We can dispose of him on the way back. Granted, he's already in a sewer, so that helps.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got to keep going.
lead on, boss.
As he's going to keep going. He's going to keep going with the
Well, lead
flashlight
on,
forward.
Macduff.
Jack, as you round the next corner, you spot a spooter.
I deal with the spooter.
The spooter is dealt with. It is mush.
I tell Maisie she can now proceed.
She'll nod and keep walking, pretending she didn't know that he just killed the spider.
Rounding the next corner, amidst your various flashlights and those other sorted gear. On the wall, there's something large enough that I won't make you roll for it. It's a drawing. A somewhat childlike drawing. Finger painted. In blood. On the wall.
Oh, joyful.
Maisie's gonna try to look at it. It's like, she's not a bad artist.
Yeah. Ursi's going to take out the double checking the coat inventory.
Her artist skill level depends entirely on her mood and other events.
Yeah, I'm going to take a quick photo of it. And then
In particular,
after,
this one is showing presumably her, assuming it's Anastasia, it probably is, burning, running, and hiding. With a mean, scary lady drawn in behind her in shadows.
Oh no. Oh no.
wait. Say that last part one more time.
Mean, scary lady in shadows.
Fuck.
Okay, common sense. Is this Valeria or Maisie?
Well, it's definitely not Maisie.
Yeah.
There's no guaranteeing that it could be Valeria. These drawings are not Anastasia's best. Mean, scary lady and darker blood, I guess, is basically what it looks like.
Right, I thought we figured out what Valeria's clan was.
Yeah, she's a Lasombra.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. God damn it. Oh, I don't have enough time to do fucking rich. Oh, okay. Yep. We gotta keep going. No. Taking a photo already. He's gonna look around. Is there like any really gross like torn cloths or anything in here?
I'm just
No.
gonna take out my Polaroid,
No.
take a picture.
Maisie is going to take a piece of her hoodie, rip it off, and then wipe off the wall since everyone's worried about their clothing.
I
Ursi's
wasn't worried about my
coat
clothing. I was
already
worried about
covered in filth.
I was worried about preserving the evidence.
Well, I think Ursi already took a picture of it.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, I think he already took a
Two
picture.
pictures are better
did.
than one.
Well, then she'll wait for Jack to
It's
take a
fine.
picture and then wipe it off.
It's very hard to wipe off blood once it's even slightly started drying.
Well, she'll use potence and scrub a hole in that wall if she has to.
You may spend the blood, but it will still take you a couple of minutes.
Is there any water on the ground, even if it's gross?
Yes, there is gross water on the ground.
She'll use some of the gross water on the ground too. We're not looking to disinfect this wall. We're just looking to get it cleaned off. A picture.
I will help to make this take less time.
A couple minutes of combined work. Are able to move on.
I was about to. No, I don't have. Never mind.
By all means, say what you're going to say.
Well, no, I was going to. I forget how long it takes to do rituals.
Depends on the ritual.
Like, because I was thinking about if there was enough time to do it, he'd attempt to do the Flesh of Fiery Touch ritual, but because he has the materials on him.
For
But
what purpose?
He's worried he's about to be running into a La Sombra. So he was like,
Yeah.
I'm
I think by
probably
default, unless it says otherwise, it usually averages out to 5 minutes per level of the ritual.
okay, then it would be 15 minutes ish. So yeah, no, too long. He's not gonna do that, and he'll just help.
Down
But
and
once it's
down.
once it's done, he's gonna immediately go start going,
So
continuing to
you
follow
are
the
doing the
trail.
ritual, or you are not doing the ritual?
I'm not doing the ritual. Not doing the ritual because there's not enough time to do it. But as soon as he's gonna help with the cleaning of the thing.
Picture.
Well, with 3 of you, especially with one being Hersey, I suppose it'll only take a single minute. Which means it's time to continue following down the trail.
Yeah, at which point Ursi is going markedly faster.
Well, to make sure you don't take a wrong turn, I will take perception alertness, with survival, either of those two.
Perception alertness with survival. Okay.
Perception alertness is at a
alertness, wits, survival.
Base
Those are the
difficulty
same
for
pools.
perception alertness, and the dim lighting of just your flashlights. Difficulty 7. With survival is difficulty 6.
With survival 6.
Does Auspex apply?
To the perception roll, yes.
Okay. Then these are the same pools with the same difficulty for me. I'll do perception alertness.
Okay. With survival 6, you said?
Yep.
Cool, I actually got something.
I also got it something, but Ursi got more of a thing.
Yeah.
Indeed. There she spots it first, but y'all see it rather easily that on one of the tunnels leading off, there is one bloody child-sized handprint.
Oh no.
He's just getting more frustrated as this goes on. It's like, this is so bad. Thank God we went into the sewer.
The side tunnel leads to another surface access.
Oh, come on. Yeah. He's diligently following that trail as fast as he can now.
Let me see. emerge into a separate alley. The sky continues to pour its endless tears, which does little to clean off the double-layered gunk all over your coat. And down to the end of the alley, near the street, there's one of them odd street preachers just ranting about doom and damnation and a few other things besides, but at the very least, Ursi, you know this one.
I do. I do.
In the same way that you are at least familiar with the faces of most of the people in the city that are vampires.
Um. Yeah. Um. He. He marks
He's
like
ranting
noticing.
about something about sparks. Light the night, but the fourth burns the cradle where the dead child dreams, and is holding a cardboard poster above her head, screeching like a mad woman. Pathetically, she is one.
God damn it. Okay. Ursi will take a brief look around the alley to see if he notices more stuff from the trail of the child, but if he doesn't notice anything, he's gonna approach the her.
You may certainly attempt so, yes.
Is that another perception alertness?
Seems like we're using a lot of those tonight, but yes.
Uh, Same difficulty or
Difficulty 8 this time. Base, anyway.
okay. Um. Ooh, bug.
You spot nothing additional.
God
Can I roll to
damn it.
spot something?
Yes, of course.
What is the wall? Is it still perception plus a witness?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Now I don't know why I'm talking like this.
Because you are tracking the secret, now you're tracking the girl.
Not tracking, quacking the
Whacking
gill, quacking the gill.
the glue. Whacking the bull. Talking baby. Does he track the girl?
Blood of the defiled, no longer innocent, calls to you, imprinted on the cardboard the woman ahead holds.
I think she knows where the girl is.
Okay. Yep. Yep. All right. Let's. Okay. As Ursi's gonna walk towards Ruth.
Jack will hold his hand up.
I
I got it.
mean, I already know her, but fair enough.
He shrugs. You want to handle it, you can.
Go ahead.
You seem like you're reluctant to. He nods.
Out of character, you've had to drag her in at least twice for close calls with the masquerade.
Yeah. He's going to approach with Jack, but he's gonna let Jack attempt what he's doing first. But he's just gonna be like, God damn it, this person's crazy. Great.
Maisie's gonna look at him oddly. And not like
I
in
will
the
look at
like
her
odd, but like annoyed odd.
and say,
Kindred.
"Alas, poor Yorick, I knew him well."
She will frown, cocking her head to one side as you say your spiel. She seems to recognize you, though she's never seen you before in her life. Or you hers. Or yours? Something like that. Let me think. Clock ticks backward for the voiceless. The night chokes on the blood of the innocent.
The
And
hunter
even
of
broken
men
clocks are right
searches for
twice
the
a
innocent.
night.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I thought you were done.
Nah, I kind of spur of the moment that last bit. It's fine.
The hunter of men searches for the innocent.
And what does the hunter of men do when the innocent hide in fear and flame?
The hunter seeks the prophet. To listen to prophecy. Dreams of days to come.
The tide of blood rises in the city's veins, and the little ghost will drink it dry. I seen what the crowned ones fear.
Know you where to find your kinsman.
The black water hides her, but the red water finds her. That all of ash dances in the rain, but strings are cut, and the father forgets her name. Ursi, Maisie, you've been in Miami long enough. Make me a wit streetwise check, please. Difficulty 7. Yay! One of you got a good roll in there. Maisie, you've played at a lot of dive bars and less than reputable areas. There is actually a hmm, closed. What's the word I'm looking for? Not decommissioned.
Abandoned?
Kind of means the same thing as condemned. Thank you. Condemned building not far from one. Apparently used to be an establishment called the Red Ring.
She'll make mention of this.
So that's my profit gobbled. No, fine. So we're going. Out of character.
Also, as a note on her cardboard thing, there is a general drawing of a bunch of different scribbles, but there is also a little childish stick figure, again drawn in blood, on the lower right corner, which to Jack's weird senses tingles as Anastasia's.
Just to clarify, what was the mention of the ring of
Ring of Rain. Ring of
yeah,
Red
ring
Rain.
of rain, ring red. Yep, that.
That stuff.
Question: do you have eidetic memory?
Me, the player? No.
No.
The
The character.
Because I get
character.
the sense that Ursi is used to kind of toning her out when she goes on her spiels.
Yeah, that's kind of the issue right now. Is that is the case?
Exactly.
Because he was going to interrupt earlier, which is why I was like, I'm gonna have him. Which is why I rolled a willpower
Yeah,
thing
I
just
kind of
for a
figured.
personal decision. But when he passed that, I imagine his brain just kind of
So
went
I think it's
blank.
perfectly fitting in character that he kind of ended up missing that tidbit.
Okay, so this red ring of rain or whatever is that. He's kind of looking at Jack and Maisie, just like, I've had to deal with. Oh yeah, I guess I didn't say hello, Ruth. I've had to deal with this person before. They've almost broken the masquerade. How many times now? Kind of just casually says that towards her.
Hello to
No,
you as well, Volo.
but wait. What? Sorry, what did she say?
She said hello to you as well, Volo.
Volo. Oh no.
You don't
So you
mess
don't
with the
know who
number.
Shar is, but you know who Volo is? I see how it
Yes.
is.
I didn't hear the first one you said. I'm gonna be honest.
You don't know who what is? Sorry.
I said, you know who Volo is, but you don't know who Shar is?
Isn't
Oh no,
is it
me
Shar
the player
from
knows who Shar is. Uh Ursi
No, I'm
doesn't know
talking about
Shar.
Kuheru.
Oh,
Yeah, what is Sharon anyway?
You don't know Shar from D&D?
I was gonna say, is it Shar from D&D? And I only know this because of Baldur's Gate, so
yeah.
Well, you said Sharon, so that was
it
that
probably
was. I don't know
auto-corrected.
what Sharon is.
Yeah, Shar,
That is a
follower
Sharon.
of Shar.
Well, I can tell you this. This is a different Volo. He'll kind of just pause. There's like a little bit. He's like he gives like a confused but knowing look, and just so this is where the kid is, or where the kid's going.
Her mouth stays shut, as it often does when you try and probe.
Jack, Maisie, what the fuck is this prophet gobbledygook? What is? I am so used to dealing with this person that she gets auto tuned out a lot.
Maisie,
Oh, no wonder she's shutting her mouth when you're talking to her.
Maisie's gonna
He looks at
turn
Ruth.
to Ruth also.
I'm sorry about him.
Is this where we
Best
believe
hurry.
she's going?
The fangs of the innocent choose the wrong prey.
Yeah,
As a hungry
let's get
tiger
on
might
it.
stalk a bear.
God damn it!
Maisie before
Yo, we gotta
she
go.
leaves.
We gotta go now. He's like, where is this? Where's this thing? You said you know where it is?
Yes.
To Maisie?
Yes. Hold on.
Okay.
She's gonna turn to Ruth and like, thank you. I'm sorry you had to deal with this. I appreciate all your help. My name's Maisie. Call me if you ever need help. And she's just gonna start heading out. Like, she will pass her number to Ruth as well as they're leaving.
As you
Ursi
leave,
I'm gonna give her my card.
He will
Ursi
take your card and her
Ursi
number.
before he leaves will say, regardless, thanks. Though, do put the sign away now. You're gonna eventually cross the line too far. So please don't. Okay, bye. It's like he's like, I don't trust this person to not fuck up, but also they have been helpful. So that was his attempt at being nice. As he's gonna be quickly following back up with Maisie and be like, we need to blitz.
Maisie will like put one hand up as like, I know. Calm your tits. We are moving.
Speaking of tits, his tits are probably bigger than yours just because of the size difference.
To be fair, I am tower. Aren't I like over either over or just about 2 feet taller than Maisie?
Yes.
Yeah, I say Maisie
Yes.
is 5'6".
Yep, 2 feet
And-
taller.
Yep. Wow, I didn't realize how much he is literally looking. God, this is great.
She basically comes up to like just before your chest.
Yeah, so when she raised her hand, it was all the way up to try and get in your peripheral vision. Like, hello, stop! I am a chaos coordinator. Wait.
Whenever they walk, she's at the back because she's got widow legs.
And she's afraid of spiders.
Yep.
Which also have widow legs.
Yep. Well, no, not all of them have widow legs. Have you been to Australia? They got big legs.
Compared to you, they are still widow legs.
This is accurate. They are widow eggs, just because some are bigger than others.
Well, to her, they are ginormous legs. They are like Ursi-sized legs in her eyes.
Ah, yes.
I'm sensing there's a childhood trauma attached to this, like getting stuck in a cabinet full of spiders at one point when exploring somewhere she shouldn't have been.
Oh, this will come up. This will come up. I have this in my long list of ideas for writing. So
Okay. Well, I prefer if it came out in roleplay if possible. In any case, forward you go. Forward you go.
Yep. Maisie will lead the way to this this place. And probably consistently sticking her arm out to make Ursi slow down.
Ursi, you have two options. You can either slow down. Oh, three options. You can either slow down, you can power on and ignore her, or you can pick her up so you can move faster without moving on ahead of her.
Having a La Sombra GPS tracker.
Yep.
Just like, or compass.
Yeah, if we know where we're going, why don't we just go to your bus? I feel like that would take much less time.
We're probably very far away
I
from said
figured
bus.
I figured we had already been. I figured we were already several blocks away from the bus.
You're several blocks away from the bus, but you're also half a city away from the club, or the condemned club, anyway.
Oh, my brain was thinking that was closer. Yeah, no, never
Nope.
mind. That makes sense.
I mean,
He's gonna.
Vampires can move fast when they sprint, and they don't need to stop for breath.
Yeah. Is it common sense? Would it be faster to just go get the car?
Yes, it would be much faster to just go get the car.
He's going to be. This is taking too long. Let's go back to the bus. He's gonna pick up Maisie and just start sprinting as. Yeah, he's gonna start sprinting.
Right, let me see how many mortals notice that as you sprint down the
Oh
sidewalk.
wait, no shit. Fuck. That's right. My common sense.
Hold on.
Common sense is better than that.
Hold on. Maisie could call Lex and tell him to bring one of the cars because he's still at the mansion.
He is indeed still at the mansion.
She can just say, hey, bring a car to this location, and he can bring the car.
This is accurate.
And if Ursi, would prefer his bus, if he had left his keys in his bus, in his
He did not.
damn, well,
Yeah,
then
he did not.
Lex will just
No,
bring
just
their
get him.
Tahoe.
Yeah, get him to bring
Jack
the car. On. That's
has
better.
a Chevy Impala that Lex can use.
Well, she has her Tahoe there too, or Lex has his Tahoe, which might fit
Oh, yeah,
Ursi
that
a little
too.
bit more.
Yeah, that's also fair.
So we'll just have Lex bring the Tahoe. She'll call him.
Yeah, Ursi
Yeah,
was
Maisie?
about to go.
He disappeared really quickly.
Hey, can you bring the Tahoe to? And she'll say like where they're at. We need to get across town, and walking's not working out for us.
Why do I feel like I'm not going to like the answer to who's we?
7-foot tall bear and the Vietnam speaking vet.
Wait, the Playboy is a Vietnam speaking vet?
He talks about stuff that happened in Nam quite a bit, so I assume he's a Vietnam vet from experience, but
Right,
yes.
right. I'm on my way.
Also, we need to find I have to find a certain magazine to drop off into his house at some point. I'll tell you about it later.
Right. On the way. And 7 minutes later, he
You have to drop a certain what in my house?
Nothing.
Hmm.
Nothing. You'll be fine.
Great.
He
If
puts two
intruders
fingers in his
intruders with
eye,
stakes
points at
aren't
her.
enough. If intruders with stakes aren't enough, now you're gonna have intruders dropping unwanted reading material in your house.
I'm just pointing two fingers at my eye and pointing them at Maisie.
Could be worse. It could be Artemis.
If it is Artemis, it would probably be it would be a fashion magazine.
Oh,
It would be like a J. Crew magazine or
No,
something.
no. I mean, showing up at your house unannounced, entering without your say-so, and dropping something off, or maybe taking something with them.
Oh yeah, no, that is worse for Artemis.
Listen,
that means they
Maisie's
have
just
to
gonna
Eve's
smuggle it in.
salary.
Maisie's just gonna smuggle it in, and she has a feeling that Eve may enjoy it. This type of magazine.
Does it include Artemis's pay rates?
No, but it has a very famous person in the centerfold.
I swear, by the end of this campaign, if I can make it so that Artemis owes Eve a favor, that will be hilarious. Unlikely to happen, though. In any case, Lux does arrive. He will reach across to push open the passenger side door for you to hop in.
And
The others will have to open up their own damn doors, though.
Yep. Maisie's gonna hop in like, thank you. I'm happy you're here.
This night is going all the wrong directions.
To be fair, it is a very adventurous night.
A child was hit by a Molotov and ran shrieking through multiple people's yards.
I didn't say it was a good adventurous night. I just said it was adventurous.
Does Ursi fit?
It's a Tahoe. I hope so. If not, lay down.
You can. It'll be a little scrunchy, but I mean, it's not going to be complete no like other vehicles might be.
Tahoe. Chevy Tahoe. Okay.
Yep.
It's a big truck.
It is a big truck.
Something.
It's a big truck. I think he goes in the back.
Here, I will.
Because it's just a little bit still too too much of a
There.
tight squeeze.
I put the Tahoe in general.
Oh yeah. You when as Jack goes to go for like if he goes for like one of the side doors, Ursi just goes to the back and opens up the trunk.
The hatch.
and then climbs into the back because there's much more space back there, presumably.
Yeah.
As he climbs in, you can feel the vehicle kind of like sink down the back a bit before stabilizing.
The lurch. And then he closes the hatch down behind him.
Yep.
We need to step it.
Okay.
God, at least an address I'm going to? Sheesh.
Yeah. Remember that one club place we had played at, and she's gonna just like rattle off a random date? We need to go over there.
Right. And Lex will get things into gear, but not before turning on the radio. Some sort of rock station.
What's playing?
Mm-hmm.
One moment. I will ask the AI.
Oh boy. I
I was about to play something actually.
was gonna say I would throw in like Marilyn Manson or something like that for Lex, but it's up to you. Or Stabbing Westward. That's a little bit more.
I mean,
It's up
he's
to,
turning on an
the
actual
station.
radio station.
There is a cassette tape player.
Yeah, there's one of those. But do you really trust what Jack might put into it?
Not from Jack. Lex is the driver. He puts the music on. Everyone else shuts their pie holes. It's too early
I'm
for
just
that
trying
show,
to see,
but
because I did make a mixtape for Ursi, and I'm trying to see if one of the ones he likes comes on, because that'll be a funny coincidence.
Hmm. Well, apparently whatever we'll be playing will be 103.5 FM, WSHE, which is a real rock station in 1999 Miami. Hmm.
Anyway, I'm lazy. I'm gonna play something.
What's that?
I have no idea, but it doesn't sound good.
Meat puppets.
It's what?
Meat puppets, apparently.
Meat puppets.
Ursi just kind of gives us like a squint and just like, could we change the station?
Maisie's just gonna throw it like
I'm
a
going
cassette
to say it's actually Limp Bizkit that's playing.
I'll play some Limp Biscuit.
Make sure it's from that time.
Specifically their most recent hit, Nookie.
Oh god.
I'm sorry, I don't know that one.
But to be fair, he is just turning on the radio. The radio is playing this, not him. It's just a general rock station.
Yeah.
Because back in the day, you win some, you lose some. You didn't control what the radio was playing,
Yep.
unless you had a cassette in.
What do you mean back in the day? That's still how the radio works.
Yeah, but more often these days, you just hook up your phone to your car and play off of your like various list of music.
YouTube autoplay.
I just use Amazon Music.
Fair.
That's how I make all my playlists. And then I move it over to YouTube.
Understandable. How far away are we from this place? Like when we start the drive?
I'm sorry, what? I was listening to music.
How far away are we, like time wise, from this other place?
Is it 15
15
minutes?
minutes.
Yep.
When he stops. Depending on traffic, I will use my mental numbers for Alexa's stats and make a roll
Because I think
modified by situation.
So say he's got to have at least a decent driving because he drove all the way from Indiana to Florida.
You make it there in 12.
In 12 minutes. Not long enough.
We can always sit here for like 3 extra
Isn't
minutes.
it great how he's able to cut through multiple lines of traffic because there might be a kid involved? Isn't it great how I can deny you your ritual?
Yep. I think Ursi like did some mental math and then was just like, I don't want to be in the middle of a ritual when we get there. It's fine.
I also have a feeling
Plus,
that
he has
Ursi
some new tricks.
I feel like Ursi's
Sorry,
just
Kindly
like
keep the blood
flying back
voodoo
and
out
forth.
of the back seat. Thank you.
Oh yeah. Sorry, what were you saying?
I was saying I can just imagine Ursi's in the back in the trunk, just like sliding back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah, just every time I hit the side, it's like the entire vehicle lurches a little bit, and then the fucking filth on my coat like smears all over the trunk.
And then
It's just like, sorry about that.
it's okay. You're my personal duster.
Oh, great. Lovely. But yeah, as soon as we arrive, Ursi's going to leap. Not leap because I don't think I don't think he can get that much in the car. But he's gonna open the back and get out.
Yep. Yep. You arrive down the back row behind the building, out of the sight of the immediate public view. Probably for the best.
So which building? So it's this one. As he points to the building we pulled up behind.
As you'll hop out, he will reach across the divider, grip Maisie's shoulder somewhat tightly, looking out at the building. He doesn't say anything, but the message to stay safe passes through his eyes.
Maisie will squeeze his hand and then like, it's okay. Just stay here. Lock the doors. We'll be right back.
Not a kid, Maisie. Just take care of yourself.
I know you're not a kid. Just whatever. She's just gonna hop out.
Oh, before I go, Ursi will take out his notebook and pen, scribble down a number, rip the piece of paper off, put the pen and stuff away, and then hand the piece of paper to Lex. If you go to these people and say Ursi sent you, you can get your car cleaned for free.
And say what?
And you say Ursi sent you, you can get your car cleaned either for free or for cheaper. As he gives them a number for the cleanup crew that is normally afforded to the sheriff's workers.
How is the... Oh, right, because you were covered in sewer muck, right?
Yes. The back of the trunk of his car reeks.
I actually forgot about that.
Horribly.
He should have had a reaction to that. That is my bad.
Mm-hmm.
Good, I guess. Just... This is going to be my whole night.
Likely. And then Ursi's gonna and he doesn't fully know where exactly he's going here. He knows roughly the building, so he's gonna look for an entrance.
Maisie's gonna be leading to said entrance, so we're already
Yeah.
walking there.
Yeah, so he's just looking around, sees Maisie going towards the mark, follows.
Entering, which is easy because the lock on the door has already been busted open.
I'm using military tactics here, by the way. Like,
Checking corners.
gun out, checking corners, clearing shit, all that stuff.
Ursi
I
will let
wouldn't
him
do
do
that.
his thing. He's just like, yeah, no, that makes sense. He's just letting Jack lead the way.
As
Once
you
we're in.
search the place, make me hopefully one last perception alertness check.
Perception, alertness, difficulty.
7. No, 6.
My life easier.
So is it 5 for me then?
Yes.
Do I get my bonus?
Not this time, though you probably won't even need it.
Okie dokie. We will see. No, I did not need it.
Oh, oh my god, yeah. Yeah, 5 successes for twacking the ghoul.
Whacking the goal.
Ooh.
You find another bloodless or nearly bloodless body slammed against one wall and kind of just left to drop there. Young,
Damn, she was
either
hungry.
older teen or young 20-something, likely wasted space, given the rather recently broken booze bottles around him. With a scream echoing from deeper in the building.
I'm sorry, you were cutting out for me there. Could you repeat that?
There's another bloodless body, late teens, early 20-somethings, likely a waste of space considering the amount of recently broken booze bottles around him, crumpled against one wall where he got slammed into it. There's also a scream coming from further into the building.
At that point, Ursi's gonna start. He's gonna be like, time is too much of the essence. I'm getting to wherever that is as fast as possible. If more people die, this kid is guaranteed to get fucking murdered.
It's not the deaths, it's the breach of deaths, basically. But yeah. Turning to follow the sounds of the screams is easy, considering they are running to you. Some young girl about the same age as the guy comes running with panic and fear amplified in her eyes. Thinking of sparks of, well, almost the same burning, fiery fear that took Anastasia earlier tonight.
So there's this younger lady running at us, screaming.
Yep, and by her angle, she's not running directly at you. She's trying to get to the exit.
I'm gonna put my hands on her and stop her and go, "Whoa there! What's going on, miss?"
Is Ursi
I'll
will
make
kind
a
of
roll.
more physically block the
Well,
exit.
Okay, I don't even need to have Jack roll. Well, actually, I should, because he could roll that badly too. Jack, make me a dexterity brawl check if you want to keep your, or strength brawl check rather, if you want to keep your grip on her. You
Alrighty
don't
then.
have to roll well, you just have to not roll bad. Difficulty 6.
Okay. I assume that potence shouldn't count here, because if I use potence, that will be bad.
You can use the passive effects of potence for extra dice, but not automatic successes.
Alright. I really wish they didn't do the... Okay. Discipline 1! Oh no, wait, that's a different one. Why did I put that one there? Discipline 1.
Oh,
Okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing. If that had actually just been like your success total and you had gotten at least one success, it was just like they were all canceled by ones, you would have still beat her because her result was worse than that. However, you have no natural successes and one natural one, so that is a botch, sir.
oh no.
He will shove you off of her, and you, I guess, slip or lose your grip or something like that. You bump into the wall, and she continues bolting. Ursi or Maisie may make an attempt if they wish.
Maisie's
I
going
think
to.
Ursi will help in this endeavor.
All right, what are we rolling?
Rank brawl to grab her.
Just brawl?
I have a specialty in grappling. Do I add that?
Yes.
Yay.
Okay, so just brawl? There's nothing else?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
And difficulty, what was it?
6. It's like basically combative roll. So yeah, in the post roll, don't worry. It's you literally need a -1 or better without it being a botch. So yes, you succeed. You grab her quite easily. She does not stop shrieking,
I
and there the
think
panic stays in her eyes.
I think when
It's not.
Maisie.
You've
Oh,
seen
sorry.
panic before. This is not quite normal panic. This is something weird.
Can I make an occult roll?
We can certainly attempt it.
So would that be intelligence occult?
Yes.
Out of character,
Cool.
would I know if this is dementation or not?
Possibly. You may also make an intelligence occult roll. Though, because of your
Uh,
somewhat close association, yours will be 1 lower. So difficulty 7. Whereas Ursi gets difficulty 8.
Intelligence,
Ooh.
Oh boy.
occult.
Let's see if Jack gets it.
I had a really big pool for that.
Yeah, don't. Yes.
Difficulty 7, you said?
For you, yes.
Excellent, excellent.
Man, when you said you were wishing for the roll for the swarm of natural ones, that's happened. That's been
Yeah.
happening this session.
Yep.
Everyone who's rolled has at least rolled 2 nat ones.
Do, 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 do.
3 successes.
There we go.
Oh yes, this is absolutely dementation, specifically the one that heightens or deadens an emotion. In this case, fear.
She
Can
got smacked by a Malkavian. I don't know why I can't say that. Yeah, I can. She doesn't know what that is. I just said smack, not anything masquerade breachy.
can
Percy
Maisie?
will. Oh,
I was gonna say Maisie was just gonna see if she can dominate her and tell her to be quiet. With shit, which one? With command, just quiet.
by the way, I think the grapple Ursi has on her is he literally just reached his hand forward and down and grabbed her head. And is just kind of holding up by the head.
Oh, that sounds painful.
Not literally, not in the air, just in place.
I think silence would work better there. There,
Okay.
Maisie. Like,
Okay, then.
silence.
All right, then silence. She'll sit.
But yes, go ahead and make your command roll.
Okay, and that
Charisma, intimidation. I mean, not charisma. Pretty sure
manipulate.
it's manipulation, intimidation. It's charisma in the V5 version.
So manipulation, intimidation, 6.
It's based on their current willpower,
So which
which in
is
this girl's case is 5.
so. Ooh. Okay.
Kind of high for a mortal.
1.
Well, that will be enough for this, though how long it lasts, probably not very.
Long enough to make her stop. for us to quiet her another way. No, that's what Maisie wants to do. She's going to look her in the eye and just like silence.
She's probably seen too much.
Ursi will just kind of be like, "We're not in a sewer. We're in a warehouse, right? Or like a
No, you're in a
apartment."
condemned former club.
Mhm.
That's right. That's right. Ursi will kind of tilt the head up to look at him, and then he'll also attempt a dominate roll. Um, and he's just going to say, "ID."
I'm not going to allow that one. Sorry.
No, okay, understandable. Then common sense. Uh, I want to invoke common sense because I'm trying to think. If she's seen too much, the right procedure for the sheriff stuff is to get rid of the witness, correct?
To eliminate them, unless you have perhaps a potential memory wiper on hand.
Which I don't think any of us, we don't have that currently.
Nope. But Maisie's probably not going to let you kill her.
Maisie, do you forget what you got like 3 or 4 sessions ago?
Probably.
The one I talked you into getting for your first upgrade?
Probably.
Because
Wait, are you a
specifically the
fucking
group
memory
was in.
wiper?
What did I get?
I requested that she upgrade her Dominate before her Obtenebration. So Maisie has Dominate 3.
Oh, I do have forgetful mind.
You are the mind wiper.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, so Ursi's
I was
gonna
gonna
kind
say,
of
Jack
look.
was
I
gonna
figured the
offer
group would
to-
appreciate that, and I even sent a message to Jack saying that Maisie would probably be his new favorite coterie member.
So she'll
Yeah.
wipe her
Yeah,
memory.
Ursi will be like, oh, I was gonna say, Ursi, before you go to wipe her memory, because he doesn't know you can do that yet, is just like, unless you got another solution, this is a witness. She's seen too much. She's gonna have to.
Yeah, I do have a solution.
Uh,
Ghouling.
Yeah, that was Maisie's other option. She would ghoul her. Yeah. But Maisie's gonna be like, okay, well, we're not killing her. That's definitely not gonna happen under my watch.
Yeah, you're right. Getting rid of bodies is too much of a pain in the ass.
Already having to get rid of 2 tonight, so
Yeah, so we don't want to make it 3.
mhm.
2 is already suspicious enough without making it 3.
well, last time I checked, none of us here can wipe memories. So
Well,
unless someone
he
can
reaches
just
for
wipe
his
memories out of
wrist.
nowhere now.
Maisie's gonna be like,
He reaches for his.
stop!
Sorry, go ahead.
Stop! Before you rip out your wrist and you try and kill her, I can wipe memories. Okay?
Fucking since when?
Since I have Dominate 3.
That's not
Ursi
an
bleeds from his
answer.
nose.
That's not an
Ursi
in-character
starts
answer.
bleeding.
I know. I know. Because
But the answer to the question is since a few nights ago.
yeah. Be like, yeah, she'll be like, when I figured it out a few nights ago.
That would have been really helpful to know. Understandable why you kept it a secret. Just do it. He's just gonna kind of tilt her head towards you and just do it. He's like that. Yeah. He's just like, that's super useful. I'm like annoyed, but also I can't really be too annoyed because that's super useful.
So we need wits, empathy,
Wits subterfuge.
wits, subterfuge.
Difficulty 5. But in order to remove in order to
Permanently remove it.
no. Permanently remove a memory, a single memory in this case, whatever led to this, you will need at least 2 successes.
Well, let's cross fingers. So, wits, subterfuge, difficulty 5.
Or would allow you to also remove the corresponding scene bits of that beforehand led to this, so she's a little less confused after.
Yep, I'm also going to spend a willpower because I never do that and I always forget to. So we're going to do
Yeah,
that.
this would be a good time to do it, yes.
Yeah, we're doing that. I'm going to get at least one success.
Hopefully. Don't jinx yourself now.
Look at that.
Wow.
Yes,
Wow.
you got 2 10s, and they were both canceled by 1s, and then you
Yep.
got one single success other than that. So, yes, with your willpower combined, you are able to barely remove her memory of this incident.
Good. Because if she couldn't do it
It
permanently,
feels,
she was me sending her back to the car as a ghoul.
it feels weird slipping around in another person's mind, messing with their memories.
Ugh.
Like all the worst sorts of some things you've been dealing with recently, but it's the better alternative to having to kill this poor girl. And after a little bit of struggle, you think you've done it.
Okay, it's done. She won't ever remember that again. Now go put her
Right.
outside.
Ursi will kind of
It should note that any success pacifies the victim for the amount of time it takes for the vampire to perform the verbal alteration, and provided the vampire doesn't activate. So basically, she's kind of like zoned out while this is going on.
okay.
Yep, so put her
He is
outside.
he's going to shift his hand. He's going to use his other hand to like kind of cover her eyes as he walks her out, because we have to walk past the body of presumably someone she knows. To go outside. So he's going to quickly get her outside. And then once she's outside, he is going to
Just lean her against the wall. He's gonna let Lex know to keep an eye on her from a distance.
Oh yeah, I forgot Lex is here.
Yeah, he can.
Yeah, never mind. That makes my job easier.
She
Okay.
can just sit against the wall. She'll be fine.
He just kind of sits her next to a wall and then proceeds to go back inside and start sprinting back to towards the direction she was running away from.
Jack is also making his way there.
Yep.
I think the place you head to, from the way she was going, leads you into the basement. There is debris and detritus all around, like a nest and haven for the forgotten. But you see no direct sign of Anastasia. This room practically reeks of the hidey hole of spoiled innocence. At least to Jack. For the rest of you, there is signs of lots of recent movement, though only by one or two individuals.
Percy's going to quickly look around for symbols and stuff to see if they've accidentally just walked into a another unknown Sabat storehouse or place where people stay for the Sabat thing that I forget the name of.
I would like to make a perception investigation roll to twack the girl.
You may do so. And Darcy may do the same, but for checking for Sabat symbols or other symbols or the like.
What is the difficulty?
Difficulty 8, but you may apply aspects, so basically difficulty 7.
Same for me.
No, yours is much more simple surface level. Difficulty 7 base, but difficulty 6 with your aspects.
I am spending a willpower.
Oh,
Why are you talking like that anyway?
Because of his thing.
oh.
Doctors I know.
Well,
Hard to tell, Arcee, hard to tell.
can And Maisie.
One success because of my willpower. Vindication.
Well,
Oh my god.
you know she's in this room, Jack. You just can't see her.
Can Maisie look around?
Yes, though the answer will at
Sorry,
most remain
Taylor.
the same.
Storyteller, I'm sorry. I got a botch. I think.
Nope, that's not a botch.
No, it's not a
There's one
botch.
natural success in there. It was just
Oh, thank
cancelled.
God.
So no matter how
Oh, it's
many
only
ones you
-2.
have, as long as you have one natural success, it's not a botch, merely a failure. A botch is when you have at least one natural one and no natural successes. And no willpower in there.
But no. Wasn't
I'm
me.
going to reach into my bag and pull out a crayon set.
Oh, jeez.
I would like to call
Um,
shenanigans, but I will allow it.
I mean, I figured that he'd brought something to
Can
draw her out when she got there. And best thing I can think of is a crayon set.
Can Maisie look around for the spots and potential symbols before we get too far on that?
Nope, one moment, guys. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah. Ersi went to go look around for occult symbols and then turned his head too quick and like
probably smacked his head on something.
some some loose gunk from the coat that didn't get smeared on the thing kind of flew up because it was barely hanging on because of the ride earlier and gets in his eye. Oh God, no! Gross! Oh, good.
As you all are standing outside the 7-Eleven,
No!
you see him.
Here again!
The man in the fedora. And his fedora has another fedora. And that fedora has a top hat on top.
Does the top hat have a monocle?
No,
Damn.
it has a bandana.
Ugh. Atrocious.
Does the bandana have a monocle?
No, it has it has Groucho Marx glasses.
Who? Hmm.
The man looks at you and asks if you want to buy some of his body spray.
And I look at him.
No.
I go, no.
Not interested. Probably smells like whatever time period body axe spray there is.
They had Axe in the 90s.
Yeah, but I don't know if it was in the US yet.
Wasn't it? Isn't it a US company?
I remember doing research on it. Hold on, I'll find it.
Oh my god, they're French!
I told you it didn't arrive until 2002. It was launched in France in '83.
It's called Axe body spray. I imported it from France.
Oh, what about Bod? Was
It's
Bod around
super
in the '90s?
exclusive. Well, apparently it was invented in they made it in '83, so it absolutely could he could absolutely import it to the US.
Bod body spray. When was that released? The
And he
'80s.
sprays himself with some Lynx body spray, which we all know is Axe. I'm just going to call it Axe for the sake of understanding rather than timeliness. He will begin offering you shares in his stock portfolio.
How's that helpful? We broke.
It's in a company called Enron. He thinks it's going to do super duper well.
No thanks.
Sorry about that.
You're
I'm
good.
back.
No
Everyone
problem.
here?
You stopped Maisie just as she was about to invest in Enron.
No, absolutely not. You are definitely getting that magazine in your mansion now.
Hey, don't blame Jack for my action. That's not fair.
Hey,
Oh, no.
I mean, he is a very attractive man. And it's a very good pictures.
Well, now.
Anyway,
I'm so lost.
I am equally lost, but I'm just going to ask to make some kind of check to try and draw Anastasia out of hiding.
Hmm. Hmm.
Percy's actively, he has pulled out a fresh handkerchief from inside his coat and is wiping his eye. He's like,
As you do
God,
that,
that sucks.
Jack, make me a charisma empathy check.
Oh yay, I actually have points in empathy. My charisma's for shit, but I at least have points in empathy.
There you go.
Considering everything that's going on, though, difficulty 9.
Do I get any bonuses for,
Nope.
Nah, fair enough. Difficulty 8.
I'm 10 billion% spending willpower on this?
Yeah, understandable.
Yep.
Holy crap. that's danger.
Jesus. The rate at which I have to spend willpower in this game and the rate at which you get it back is like, I'm going to run out of willpower by the end of this game.
Well, if it makes you feel better, after next session, which we presumably wrap up the the raid and maybe some of the aftermath, and following that, potentially another session with aftermath. Potentially, we just ended there on that night. We get to just do a time skip, so you'll get it all back. If that helps at all.
2 successes.
You swaying the grill.
Persuading the goal.
Up in the rafters, something moves, and you can perceive it moving now because she's no longer obfuscated. But Anastasia is looking down at you. Her left half of her torso, her shoulder, her arm, are all burned horribly. And her face and hands are festooned with blood.
Does she approach me in any way, or is she just staying up there?
She's staying up there, staring at you, but she's allowed herself to be visible for now, which is progress.
Am I
Hey
able
there,
to
kiddo.
follow Jack's gaze to see the child?
Absolutely.
Great.
What a hell of a night, huh?
There's almost a sound, almost a whimper.
Come on down. Let's get you home. I hear Artemis is planning on bringing over them art supplies pretty soon. Got his assistant to pick everything up.
She ducks
Sounds
behind
like
one of the
fun,
rafter
doesn't it?
beams and vanishes from view before reappearing a moment later down behind your leg.
Maisie probably sees this for a half a second, but when Anastasia disappears and then reappears right next to Jack, Percy suppresses like a partial jump. It's like, fuck, shit.
Does Ursi have to... Actually, no, I shouldn't ask that.
Are you talking about seeing the burnt and making
Yes.
self-control rolls?
Yes.
They've not been required of me yet. They've just been ones I've been rolling for funsies.
Oh, no, I was asking our illustrious ST. I was going to ask our illustrious ST if you needed to make them and they needed to be called for.
Ooh, that's true.
What
Was that a
rolls?
case? Self-control upon seeing the child.
No. You've
Good.
seen her several times by now.
Not in this
Yes, but
condition, though.
burnt.
Yeah,
Oh, the
that's
burnt
more.
thing. Yes.
Yeah, because it's very burnt. It's very bad.
Well, let's see if you've already wasted all of your self-control luck.
Yay! Woo!
I'm going to offer to pick her up, but if she says no, I shall not violate her consent.
We shall
So to
find out
speak.
after Ursi makes another roll.
Oh joy!
You need 5 total successes.
Oh, so that means a third one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Exactly 5.
Exactly. But since Jack is preoccupied with Anastasia, Maisie will probably be the only one that notices the conflict raging in Ursi's eyes. Meanwhile, after a prolonged moment, Anastasia allows Jack to pick her up.
I will offer her my wrist.
So I'm assuming I need to make more self-control rolls, don't I?
Possibly.
Oh boy.
But Anastasia will shake her head. She has fed quite a lot tonight, even if she will eventually spend a lot of blood over the next 2 nights healing herself. Out of
I will
character,
nod.
healing aggravated damage is 5 blood and a full night's of rest.
Hmm. I
So
figured
she'll
that
be very
having
low
access
again
to
very
vampire
quickly.
blood would help you. Yeah, I will handle that.
Mhm. I presume the 3 of you make to leave. Sorry, the 4 of you.
Yeah. Well,
Mhm.
actually, no. Still want to look around the room real quick.
Well, I think she's talking to someone. IRL.
Well, I heard I look around the room, so she might be talking to you.
Yep.
No. I've been to the basement she's playing out of. I'm pretty sure she's talking to someone.
Hmm. Could be the husbando.
Mm-hmm.
Me? No, I'm talking to.
That or one of the kids, or maybe her eldest son's girlfriend that for some reason talks to her constantly and she can't stand her.
No, I'm definitely talking to you guys.
Wait, what? You're so
Huh?
faint. It was like you were pulling a Belrus and
Oh, yeah. No.
being muted or having a.
Nope. I was talking to you guys. I don't know why it was being quieter.
I
Is it better now?
I am sorry then because I did not hear any of it.
I just said I wanted to look around the room before we left it.
Oh, yeah, makes sense.
Certainly, look around the room.
So, perception alertness?
Sure.
6?
Or investigation.
Or investigation? Which one is more? Alertness.
I will generally have the policy of specialized skills being at lower difficulty than, another role being offered.
Animal.
Perception. Yeah, I'm going to go with perception alertness. 6?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Not terrible.
You find nothing of terrible note.
Okay. Maisie will just keep on humming and walk out of the room and start heading back to the car.
Now you have a dirty, burned girl covered in blood that you need to get up to Lex's vehicle.
Yep. She's going to keep humming and keep walking. That's all she's going to do.
Kirsty is going
I'm just gonna put
to
my coat on her.
understandable.
Use that to wrap her up.
Maisie wants to get to the car ahead of them so she can forewarn Lex to not react terribly to a burned child.
Good luck. You have like 30 seconds.
That's why she's moving as fast as she can. She can't.
Yeah,
She's short.
Ursi's gonna do a final look through the area to see if there's any other things that the child has done while here.
Certainly. Make a roll.
May I attempt perception investigation?
You may.
May I assist?
You may not.
Okay.
So what's the difficulty?
Difficulty 7.
7. Okay. And with Auspex, that's 6, or is it 8 with Auspex 7?
It's 6 with Auspex.
Wonderful. Nope. Ursa don't know. Ursa can't find shit
Whether
here.
there
He's
is or
too
there
busy.
isn't, you can't find anything.
Yep. He had to clean out disgusting gunk that had slipped into his eye, and that still was stopping him from noticing shit. And just like,
If there was
okay,
shit to notice.
I
exactly.
assume I'm not allowed to look around then.
Not particularly. You're kind of focusing on keeping the Malkavian girl tame.
Touche. Well, best we can do is call this in and have the bully boys take care of it. Is that a good idea?
It wouldn't hurt to call it in on the line. It might get relayed down to the ghouls instead, but someone will come along and clean things up.
Oh, I'm just making sure that she won't get in trouble for this if we call it in.
She's far less likely to get in trouble for it if you call it in than if you don't call it in.
Touche. I guess I'm going to call it in.
Mm-hmm. A rather tired sounding ghoul answers the phone and notes down the address you give her.
I'm
Meanwhile,
also going to note down the location in the sewers.
fair enough. Maisie?
Yep, I'm here.
You arrive to the Tahoe. You probably have 30 seconds.
She's gonna.
Well, you're in a rush.
Yeah, no. We have a child coming. We found her, but she doesn't look like she's in great condition. So please act. Don't freak out. Don't freak out.
Like,
Don't.
how bad could it possibly be? And then he kind of sees Jack emerge behind you, carrying the bloody burned kid.
Yep. And she's just gonna
And
like
Ursi
make
ducking
the like.
underneath the door frame.
Yep. She's
Yep.
gonna be like.
Every you can see going across his face. Everything in him wants to freak out.
Yep. She's just like wide eyed looking at him, like trying to like mentally tell him, like, please do not react. Do not react. It's like, look at me. Don't look at her. Which in theory would work. Hopefully.
Maisie, we really need to talk about the people you spend time with.
Do we now? Because I spend like 99% of my time with you, so.
This poor guy.
Mercy returns to the vehicle. The vehicle does its tilt thing as he gets in, and presumably Jack gets in the back seat somewhere with Anastasia still in his arms. On his lap.
Mhm.
Okay, so back to Jax.
Yeah, I need to get to my vehicle now that the is secured. I have other business I had to deal with tonight, especially now with this.
He's
Okay.
going to rush off and do his super secret business. But yes, after a somewhat slower car ride, you arrive back at Jack's. Aside from the Tahoe, there is only Ursi's large bus sitting in the drive. All signs of earlier activity have been wiped away, save for a burned patch of grass.
Understandable.
Landscaper just
Uh,
got a really bad weed that day.
yeah.
How big is this patch of grass?
Child size?
Are you taking out a tape measure from your belt
No,
of
I'm
many
ballparking
things?
it. I'm just
Two,
wondering if
maybe
I can
three
put a
yards.
garden gnome on it.
2, maybe 3 yards.
No, I can't put a garden gnome on that. That'd be a very big garden gnome.
I mean, it's Florida. They've probably seen weirder. But this is an upscale neighborhood, so maybe not.
Just put a giant plant pot on top of it with a tree. I don't know. Or some flowers.
I will keep I will keep something in mind to put there. Something. And we're just gonna
Some
take her
mysterious
inside
stoner
and
drops off a giant Playboy bunny and sits it there.
I'm sorry, I'm back. What happened?
You all return to Jack's. And
Wonderful.
Jack was inspecting the burned patch of grass that's 2 or 3 yards across from where the Molotov
Holy
got thrown.
yikes. Ursi, as soon as Lex stops the vehicle, pops the trunk, gets out, heads over to his bus, pops the trunk, rifles through the stuff there, his backup coat. He takes out and is just like, I ain't got time. He'll just kind of throw the backup coat into the front seat area. For now, and then he's going to take off his coat, the gross one, lay it
you
down
want to use my
flat over.
laundry machine?
Let me get the stuff out of this coat real quick, and then would you be fine if I left it here?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. As I'll quickly uh, transfer the coat inventory to the clean coat, and then I will kind of just fold the used coat in a way that the gunk is on the inside, and sort of hand that. Do I hand this to Eve, or am I good? Just you're holding a child.
Yeah, handed to Eve.
I'll
We're gonna be doing a load of
Yeah,
laundry today
sure. Just
anyway.
hand me everything.
hand her
Really, I
the
should.
really gross. Even folded up, this coat is massive. So he just hands her this bundle that he holds with two hands. And then as soon as he hands that off, he'll be like, I'll be in contact with you all later, but I'll be back. I'll contact you later. As he's going to sort of rush to his vehicle because he has several things he was going to be doing first tonight that have been delayed.
As Ursi bolts off, it leaves just Maisie, Lex, Jack, and Anastasia. As Eve has departed to toss this thing in the washing machine, and then probably go take a bath.
Understandable.
Okay, well,
I'm taking her inside, clean her up, put some bandages on, and do you watch a nature documentary or something? He asks, looking down at her.
She doesn't really respond.
Uh, we can watch Dora the Explorer.
She will look up at you and shoot you a death glare. She doesn't do that very often.
Nope, nope. Okay, I will take that as a no. You know what? Just write it down. If I can get it, I will get it. I will go to a fucking Blockbuster if I have to.
Just checking. Yeah, no, no, no. You're about a year too early for Dora the Explorer.
I was gonna say I don't know if that's out in '99.
Yeah,
Which
November
part was?
2000. I mean, not November,
Huh.
August 2000.
Uh,
That said, if it had been out in this point in time, she would have glared at you for that
okay, Dragon Tales. He said Dragon. No, wait, that doesn't come out either. It comes out in a few months. 1 month actually.
Arthur, was that out in '99? That was out in '96. So Arthur was
Yeah.
You could do Dexter's Lab. Oh no,
nope.
that also came out later. Shit.
What else
Ta-
was
Well,
uh,
well, characters do a much better job of thinking of children's things.
Captain
I
Planet.
assume Jack is settling in for an evening, something to the ward.
Hmm.
Probably other things later tonight, but for right now, yes, they just settle down as number one priority. But where does that leave Maisie?
um? Well, Jack.
Really gross car.
Yeah, she's gonna have to go deal with the car. She's gonna probably call.
I should note that Jack's not kicking her out.
I mean, if Jack needs her help, she'll stick around, but she's still gonna make a phone call and check in with Rael. She hasn't heard from him in a couple days. She'll probably also check in with Julian, just for Jules, just so that
All right, who are you calling first?
probably Rael first. If she doesn't call her sire first, she'll probably get an earful.
Probably indeed. Ah, the wandering rabbit does return. How are you, child?
I'm exhausted, but I'm alive for now.
Last I checked, your heart does not beat, but I get the point.
Yeah, I know. No heartbeat. I got that. Just checking in, filling you in on all the bullshit with investigating. Why the hell am I investigating shit? I am not built for that.
They're built for more than you know.
Yeah, if you say so. She's just gonna start filling him in on what they've discovered and
Hmm.
whatnot.
Any thoughts on acquiring a better ghoul yet?
He's been quite reliable. I don't see a need to get anyone else.
Well, I will allow you your youthful mistakes, though they were vague mistakes. Just know that I am here for when the time comes that you wisen up to things.
Yep. Yeah, I know you're, yeah. But yeah,
Later, little desk rabbit. Later.
yeah. Fine. She's gonna hang up. She's just gonna like stand there. It's like, why do I always have to call him? Like calling the wayward parent that you just don't click with. Like she's more just like she knows that she has to check in with him. She has to tell him what's going on because if she doesn't, it's just not gonna go well for her. And now to call the other parent.
The other parent. Yes.
She has no agenda in these calls. She's just checking in, seeing if there's anything that she
Mhm.
needs to do.
Ah, Maisie. What can Papa Jules do for you?
At this point, I would love a brain wipe, but I'm just checking in, see if there's anything.
Sadly, I don't have those.
Yeah, I know. Can't brain wipe myself, unfortunately.
I wouldn't recommend trying.
Nah, yeah. Just checking in, see if there's anything the Camarilla is needing of me right now. We've had a very adventurous night, and these investigating has seems to be
So
going
I've
well,
heard.
but
Papa Jules does catch all sorts of pretty little butterflies of information.
yeah, I'm not surprised. This team seems quite chaotic in nature.
You're learning. Good for you.
Hard to learn, but I think I'm catching on.
Never give anything away for free, child.
Yeah, thanks for the reminder. I need to keep that in my back pocket. I have. But yeah, she's gonna do the same things. Fill them in, and just like that. Is there anything else going on that I need to be aware of at this point? I feel like I'm walking blind here.
Some hubbub is brewing, but pretty sure you're already in on what's going down.
Cool. Does common sense? How much does Maisie know of that bully boy that's not a fan of her? Trevor, whatever his name was.
Well, Travis Bullock, Bruja.
Yeah. Common sense. How much information does she know about him?
He doesn't like you. You know that much.
Cool. Then she's gonna ask Jules about him.
And what? Might you be offering Papa Jules for such information?
You already own my soul at this point, but
No, I don't recall making a deal on that regard, dear Maisie. That said, has Artemis been looking after you? You'd tell me if he wasn't, right?
oh, of course I would tell you if he wasn't. We've exchanged details. He's been quite busy, but yes, at the same when he is here, he is keeping track of me. But he's been busy with some thing with his job. I don't know. Made the news. I know that's
Ah, yes, the city councilman. I heard.
he's been a bit busy. But no,
I do hope that he keeps pace with his commitments.
she'll just
Pleasant evening.
Bye. She's just gonna hang up. She's like, oh, that just went nowhere.
Nope. Sorry, you caught me a little off guard.
It's fine. After that, she'll just ask Jax, like, okay, you need help with anything? Currently, got nothing.
Well, I'm gonna patch her up a little bit, and I guess we're gonna do something. TV. She could draw something. I looked at Anastasia to see if I'm getting any nods in response for any of this.
She could
She
use
just sits staring at you and seeming to be amused by making you guess. Maybe just so slightly. Which is, to be honest, better than what she was like half an hour ago.
Uh,
Isn't this also Maisie's
man,
first time, like, officially meeting Anastasia? Technically.
I suppose it is, yes.
So Maisie would
man,
probably, like, at least introduce herself to Anastasia.
I was a kid in '45. Damn it! I don't know what the hell kids do these days.
Maisie will also try to help Jack figure out what Anastasia would like to do, considering she's still in her 20s and sure, she just wasn't a kid very recently, but has more recent knowledge than Jack.
You want to play some tiddlywinks?
What the hell is that?
Kids these
I mean, at
days.
that point, she's just going to look offended. Hmm. Ultimately, after a long game of charades and guessing, you end up settling on pretty much nothing, just watching whatever comes on TV and pressing the remote every time you don't like what's on TV, which is 99% of the time. You're channel surfing.
All right. Do I need to roll a medicine roll to patch her up?
Not particularly, since nothing you're doing is going to actually heal her.
True. I mean, it can make it the discomfort less, which is the more important bit. You know, put some aloe vera on the burns. Or is that all meaningless for vampires?
It's kind of meaningless.
So then, how do vampires reduce pain? Do they just not have any kind of painkillers?
Drink the blood of someone on painkillers.
Pretty much.
I imagine she's going to hurt until she can heal it. Not as badly as when it was first inflicted, but honestly, this has never come up.
You could feed Eve a bunch of painkillers and then have her drink a little bit from Eve.
Mm-hmm. Yes, OD the maid. Just because.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Well, technically speaking, shouldn't she be drunk as a skunk?
Who, maid? Oh,
No,
right. You mean Anastasia, right?
she did drink from a drunk guy, and she is like
She is a child.
11.
But her because she's a man defaults to 10 even with being a child. Hmm. In any case, yes, especially would be a little bit woozy, at least quite a bit woozy. My bad, good catch. In which case, you don't get very far in your channel surfing before she's kind of just drooping against you.
Maisie, is
Yeah.
she drunk?
Should she drink from a drunk person? More than likely. She looks,
What in Sam Hill do I do with a drunk 10-year-old?
But tuck her into a bed? That's what Lex always did for me.
You were drunk when you were 10?
No, this is what I did in college was drink a lot. We kind of frequented parties, you know, musicians, broke, kind of college, the whole shebang.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't drink in college.
Well, that's boring.
I didn't have a lot. My family didn't have a lot of money, so I need to focus on studying so I can get it done in 3 years.
I mean, I don't come from that rich of a family, but I dropped out, so
Richer than mine if you can afford to. Well, I guess that's also an option.
yeah, I dropped out. So did Lex, but
I
I mean,
dropped out. I dropped out first time. Went to Nam. GI Bill got me through the rest of the way.
see, you got sponsored.
Yep.
Other than that, no, just lay her down, tuck her in. It'll wear off eventually. Just be glad that she's a sleepy drunk and not a crazy drunk.
Yeah, I guess there's that. Pat, 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 pat.
Sleep, 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 sleep.
Nice.
Macy's gonna discreetly send a text and check in on her ward.
She seems to be doing fine.
Good.
Anyway, I assume you're going home. I don't need anything from you. I'm just gonna tuck her in, I guess. Keep an eye on her.
Well, feel free to call me if you need help. Seems to
Yep.
be what I do nowadays. She's just gonna head out, go home.
Which presumably brings us to Ursi. Ursi, where are you headed? Ursi, are you there?
I think he died.
Probably left without saying anything.
Could have sworn I heard him say be right back.
Oh, in that case, 5-minute break. I'm gonna go get a drink.
Okie doke.
So,
There's he is.
hello.
We are now at a 5-minute break.
Well, yep.
Woo.
Where'd you head off to?
Was briefly talking with family and devouring Borgir.
Hmm.
Apologies.
It's fine.
Was your Borgir with fried egg and Reese?
No, it was not a locomoco. It was a Borgir. With avocado and bacon. Entire.
You know what would be interesting? Salmon marinated in brown gravy, served with rice. and a fried egg.
I'm sorry, my mind zoned for a moment there. What?
You just marinate some meat in some brown gravy and then serve that with the
Mm,
loco moco.
eh. Eh. I'm sorry, you just put a truly horrific sight in my brain.
I'm back.
Welcome
How is
back.
marinated meat horrific? You marinate it all
Because
the time.
the way you described it to me was marinating meat in gravy and then serving it alongside a locomoco without
What's a
cooking it.
locomoco?
Well, yes, but like the implication is like it would be a meat like salmon that you can eat raw.
I didn't get
That
that.
being said, steak tartare is a thing.
I guess that's true. I've never had it.
I mean,
I've had
Rocky Mountain
lots of
oysters are
sushi.
also a thing, but that doesn't necessarily mean people have to like it in a large degree. There's some people out there. I'd imagine more people like steak tartare than like Rocky Mountain oysters. So there's that.
Isn't that bull?
Bull
Yes.
testicles, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Anyway,
Oh,
moving
for
on.
your edification, a locomoco is rice with a hamburger patty with gravy, and generally with a fried egg.
Yep. Good.
Sounds unique.
It's quite good. It's very popular in Hawaii.
Hawiwi.
Yes,
Must be a
Hawaii.
very Hawiwi, I guess.
Locomocos are our best. Well, no, they're not the best because spam musubi exists
Love me
and
some
mac and
spam
cheese.
musubi.
Yes, yes. That and manapur. Manapur is so fucking good.
But in
I
any
don't serve
case,
that
I
at my
believe
local Hawaiian barbecue place.
you have a local Hawaiian barbecue place, huh?
Yep.
Locomocos are cracked. Spam musubi are cracked. They're so good. Manapua are steamed buns,
Hmm.
generally filled with like char siu meat.
Ooh, that sounds good.
I'm
It's so good.
hungry.
It's so good.
I'm hungry.
I'm sorry.
I'm
But I mean, it's apt.
hungry.
It's apt for vampire hunger.
Hmm. In any case, let's see. You have left Jack's mansion. Where are you headed?
Um, double checks his vehicle to see if he has his laptop and files with him. He
You do.
doesn't. I do. Okay,
You
great.
also find a bomb.
Yeah, that's supposed to be there. I bought that. Or is
Damn,
it
I
a
was
different
hoping to
bomb?
catch you off guard with that. like out of character, catch you off guard out of character, and have you panic, and then I would remind you that yes, you acquired a bomb.
Yep.
Well, can't win them every time.
No, you
You
can't.
succeeded in
Right, but it was
catching
a
me
good
off guard.
try.
I was like, holy shit. Oh no, he's going to explode.
Ursi will head to the sheriff's office, where he would normally meet with the sheriff because he has a report that he has been trying to turn in, but then more shit was happening.
Oh, going straight to Nora.
Yeah, he wants to get that as soon as possible,
Hmm.
and then he has to go meet with his regent if he's available.
She will agree to see you quickly. Although, I'm not entirely immediately sure it's a good thing, because as you are entering that meeting room, the sheriff sits at the end of the table opposite you. her face partly hidden behind her hands. Roxy, standing stiffly beside her, her hands lower as she looks up at Ursi, with the burning, annihilating rage of 1,000 suns on display in her eyes. Looking for a moment like she'd like nothing less than to forcibly shove your head up your ass, before the rage simmers down and a mask of cold professionalism takes its place.
And this was Nora?
This was Nora. You're late.
I'm aware. I'm sorry. I was attacked in my domicile this morning, or this evening, as I woke. And so were the other members, or most of the Jack was also assailed. His place was also assaulted by two other kindred, presumably from the Sabbat. And then a child was lit on fire, the vampire one, and then we had to track her down. I am sorry.
Deep, unnecessary exhalations, and she doesn't need to breathe anymore. Later, and the fire behind her eyes cools a little bit. Apologies. I just got back from dealing with the illustrious Primogen Montoya. She says the word illustrious like it's a word she could spit into the dirt.
Oh, lovely.
Out of character. You know that
She don't like me.
Diego Montoya, the Bruja Primogen, is the child of her Nora's own sire, and seems to kind of seems to kind of hold himself as Nora's big brother, and fills her ears with all sorts of advice, believing she needs to learn it, despite the fact that she is 50 years his senior, and arguably holds a more powerful position. Also, arguably not, but still.
Yeah, yeah. Oh boy.
She is never in a good mood after she has to pretend to listen to him.
Yeah, yeah. He will, after informing her of the stuff that just happened. Percy will go through and deliver his full report with all of the updated information.
No, you don't.
No,
Don't you
I
just
don't.
skip over everything like that?
Ah, damn. Hey, you had to. I had to try. Common sense. What was the other bits? Because I
Gosh,
am
damn
lost. I'm sorry. A lot of stuff has been happening, and
Okay,
Ursi is a lot better at remembering things
Bagel,
than me. Yes.
I will let it slide this time, but in the future, I expect you to at least have written down what you intend to talk to your boss about.
Oh, wait, no. I do have the. You mean like actually give the thing for the thing? Because I know I had that. I had written the report out, or a part of the
I
important
would
parts
just
of the
prefer that
report.
when you actually report to your boss in person, you roleplay the scene out properly.
Mm, yeah, that's fair. I think I can. Just trying to remember what parts I don't have in this thing so far, like on from me written down, because I know Ursi made a
No,
report,
no,
but I
mood
don't
I
have
may
broken.
it.
We will
make a
skip that
player
part of the meeting.
suggestion.
Yeah, go ahead.
Roll wits plus intelligence, and based on that, and whatever difficulty Kuheru wants to set, that is how much Ursi remembers and how much we can tell him.
Well, it's less about him because I, the player, don't remember, but I know I've been consistently having him write down notes and update his report. And right now, he has a fairly comprehensive report of everything so far. Like he specifically made up a detailed layout of the railway area with key locations color coded. He's labeled each of the subsections and then included any necessary information in them in like as a subtext thing. Like he had the bush entrance labeled green, he had the sewer entrance and exit labeled in orange with a caution label on it that just reads napalm trap rigged for remote activation. Do not follow hostiles. In bold letters, as well as pictures attached for each of the found traps. And then he has the rail car entrance and exit labeled in blue. And then on a different map of a wider area of the surrounding area that he had done, he has like the currently known Sabbat safe houses labeled in red, as well as notes on possible kindred on location. And he also has the stuff about Valeria. I have her name down somewhere.
Valeria, yes.
Yeah, he has the notes on Valeria and Fox, and the fact that Fox is Ravnos, Valeria is La Sombra. I'm pretty sure he had already talked to her briefly on it about the La Sombra, but now having like a proper name to it and having more information now, like how she's she's not really a good leader. It's pretty simple. The fact that what she's doing is not really a main mission. It's kind of her deal for she's the one heading this operation for in the Sabbat. And we do know that it does connect directly back to Atlanta. As well as the fact that there are some politics happening within the Sabbat that includes her backer, who died in a thing that was called the mono thingamajiggy thing. I don't remember the name of it.
Yep. Like I said, I'm going to give you a pass this time, but in the future, I expect you to roleplay this, unless I say.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
In any case, after the fact, well, I'm glad you took my suggestion and waited.
Yeah, the last known confirmed location or the last confirmed date that we know that they'll be there is tomorrow night.
I've already been putting out the word, quietly. We'll have a full-sized force ready. Mostly ghouls, but, obviously you, the other bully boys, and, some volunteers eager to curry favor.
Shouldn't be difficult to get the rest of the task force to go.
Not at all.
They should be useful.
Still, I wonder if the outcome of this whole affair will play out exactly how your regent at first hoped.
I don't know either.
According to what the princess told me, he was pushing quite hard for, if things went well, for you to achieve a certain position. I don't know any longer if that's actually going to be able to come to fruition for him. Though he has gambled quite a bit of capital on it.
Ursi's face kind of darkens because the people in the room right now are Nora and Roxy, right?
Yep.
Okay, so they're two of like the only kindred in the city that he has a good rapport with that aren't with his own clan. Is he's gonna kind of be like, yeah, that's I think he's kind of somewhat trying to hide it, but Nora and Roxy could probably tell that he's doing this because it's his job, like this task force thing, and he wants to a certain degree get that position, because the region wants him to get it, but he himself kind of does not want
Do
that
you even
job.
know what position I mean? Out of character.
Scourge, correct?
Yes, Scourge. I couldn't remember if I told you that or not.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, it would be a lot of influence and stuff, and it'd be a good move up for him. But I think Ursi's a little bit conflicted because it's a lot
It's also
more
arguably above your
responsibility.
station and above your experience.
Yeah, exactly. He's kind of in this position of like, I'm going to try for it because the region kind of has set this up for me to attempt that, and I don't want to let the region down. But also, as I he is aware that he is not necessarily the most qualified for that position, and also doesn't really want that responsibility because he would rather spend his time
It will
doing
imagine all the time you'll lose from your studies and
that's
research.
exactly the point. Is like he's willing to do the job, but he'd rather not because just his time as a deputy has taken so much of his time away from his research. And the Scourge feels like that would be more so to an extreme extent that he is not really wanting to deal with.
All valid reasons. And if nothing else, a two-stage blood bond to the Tremere makes you really want to succeed from behalf of the regent. Just you
Yep.
yourself don't want to lose all the time you'll lose towards your research.
Yeah. There's a big conflict in him. He like wants the job because Tremere doesn't want the job for because Tremere. Yeah.
Very well. You're dismissed. For the record, everyone will be assembling here at 11 p.m. tomorrow night.
Understood. Thank you. Have a good night.
Go before I decide to vent on you.
He starts to walk out the door, starts to go towards the door, pauses for a second in the door frame because he like hesitates for a moment because he kind of wants to hear the venting, but then leaves because he does have stuff he has to do.
Which is presumably to head to the chantry. But while you're doing that, I imagine the others are still doing their things. Anastasia and Jack are watching random TV, though in Anastasia's case, she's drunk off her ass. And Mercy, I don't know why I called you Mercy. Maisie is heading home with Lex.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Ooh.
Well, then I guess Cersei goes on to the chantry
Yay.
to meet with a regent. You may not be happy about your lack of progress with certain things.
Yeah.
Oh no, we don't need this. We need this. Ah, Effie. Come in, come in.
Of course. Thank you. As, thank you,
How
Regent.
did your
As he
talks
will.
go last night? Did they go well?
With the Seattle Chantry,
Da, yes. Oh, yeah, yes.
we talked briefly on the line. Sorry, that we talked briefly on the line about negotiating the terms of the transfer of information, and I wished to speak with you about partially because of that, and then also because of this, as he is going to set down the vials that he has remaining. I am doing badly to remember my accent, okay?
He leans forward, adjusting his glasses. I see, I see, I see. Where did you get Fey blood?
I'm sorry. What?
Fey blood. Blood of the Fey.
Okay, did Ursi know about the Fae before this moment?
Possibly not. You can make me an
I'm.
intelligence occult check, difficulty 9.
Whew.
And you're going to need more than one success for any meaningful
Yeah,
answer.
I figure.
Yeah, no, you know
Intelligence.
nothing.
What? I haven't rolled yet.
Oh, I thought I was looking at do I notice, sorry. I saw the 0 and
I
I was
was
like, I
very.
got I got I got very jumpy. I jumped on the 0.
Appreciate
Of
that.
course. Yes, you have heard some things of Fae and Changelings, so it's not exactly a specialty of yours.
Babe, this is. Uh, sorry, Amato. I.
I
Eh,
tasted it once in my youth.
I. That is concerning.
It
Considering.
spikes your whole being with energy. It'll keep you awake, even in the time of day.
Ah,
But well, have you heard this new thing the children are doing? Is the acid, yes? A journey through
yes,
the acid?
yes. That is.
Out of character, an acid trip?
Yeah, yeah. No, I.
That is basically what it is like, I believe, from my own
Oh,
experiences.
oh.
It's hard to
Interesting.
tell the real from the not real.
Huh. Well, I got it off of a Sabat kindred who attempted to assail me in my haven.
Why would the Sabat have such odd vitae on hand?
I don't
The only
know
thing
just
these.
yet, though we do have 3 of them in custody. They've been handed off to the sheriff at this point because one of them was a Diablerist.
Aside from the Kiasid, I cannot think of any among the Sabat's ranks that would have interest in such special liquids.
I believe, off of what you've just told me, that they were using it to be up earlier in the, or I guess up during the day, as I was asleep when the assailant. I had not yet woken when the assailing had occurred. So presumably they used it to, I guess, either stay up or wake up earlier.
Yes, when kindred typically imbibe, it is used for staying up well past sunrise.
Yes,
But
the
again,
other
as I
two.
said, the drawbacks are so many. Not being able to tell real from not real, and reality takes on very strange shapes.
Hmm, understood. Understood. In regards to the
You
Seattle
find,
chapter,
see, that the blood of the supernatural, it all has its own effects. If you drink from a werewolf and don't immediately die because the werewolf claws off your head, you'll find yourself suffering lack of control.
ah, good to know. Ursi kind of reflexively go what like he feels the urge to like go and reach into his jacket to jot down these notes because this is very intriguing to him and like resists to do it because he feels like it would be rude to the regent. Yes. In regards to my talk with the Seattle Chantry, they wished for the negotiation price for the knowledge and its delivery. It came down to 3 boons from the Chantry. I had not
Considering the danger of traveling from Seattle to here, well, that makes certain sense, assuming 2 of them are for the danger of travel.
I believe so.
Hmm.
From what the Seattle Chantry inquired. I merely
I would have
wished to talk.
expected them to sneak in some sort of additional requirement. That seems quite reasonable. I assume you
Uh,
said yes?
Out of character. I'm trying to remember exactly what was said.
You said no
Um,
because you wanted to see if you could find some sort of mule attempt where you could have someone over here go and get it from there.
and also because I wished to talk with the region about it because I didn't
Hmm.
really feel
And
comfortable
Dr. Thorne was
accepting that
unhappy
without.
with you. Yes, I remember.
Yes, yes. I unfortunately I had not accepted it yet as I was not comfortable with putting the chantry in debt without talking with you about it first. If that was the incorrect move, I apologize and will rectify that as soon as
I
I am
understand your
possible.
hesitancy, I see, but hesitancy makes us look not good. It is not good look.
Understandable. Understandable. I will take
If you
that into
wish to
account going
negotiate, do
forward.
not negotiate the number of boons. Negotiate how much we get for those boons. Maybe try and see if they are willing to toss in something else for our library. Hmm?
Very well. Uh, very well. I Lucy is kind of visibly struggling to bring this up because he's like, because he hasn't. I don't think he has talked directly with the region about what the region actually wants. I think he has assumptions,
Mm-hmm.
but um, Regent Krutz, I did have one more question before I make that phone
Very
call.
well. What is
Um,
it?
it is in regards to why I was, I guess, my regent, I wish to inquire as to why I was selected.
Selected for what?
This task force, this endeavor, I have,
Because, dear boy, you are the only piece in the game, piece on the board.
of course,
Do you see any of your fellows holding the task of bully boy, of deputy?
true, true. I, I'm going to
Currently,
make a quick,
I am the only Termir holding any serious power in Miami.
yeah. Um,
And
where
you are
is
in a
that?
position that, if pushed, could change that.
Okay. I did a self roll for myself. Understandable. My regent. I Ursi, because I passed the self-inflicted courage check, is going to be more vulnerable than I think he should with his regent.
Mhm.
Um, I My regent, I worry I am not enough.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
My regent, I'm worried I am not enough. I'm worried I will fail the clan and the chantry. New if
My dear boy,
I'm
we
worried.
have younger kindred battling for the position of primogen of all things. They can do that and get away with it. You can be Scourge.
That kind of I don't think that's clicked in Ursi's brain before.
There are, in fact, 2 Toreador neonates trying to be the Toreador primogen, yes.
Yes. Yes. Thank you, my regent. That has been very helpful and eye-opening.
Of course. Out of character, which brings the meeting to an end. Are you going to let the others know about the assigned time tomorrow night? I say, trying to draw out a conference call so everyone can be involved again.
Yeah. I am going to do that as he will exit the chantry, and then once he is back in his vehicle, beep, beep, boop, boop, beep, boop, 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 as he calls Maisie and Jack
Maisie will
and
pick up.
hello,
Percy, please tell me no one's dying
Maisie.
again.
Not tonight, not to my knowledge.
Good. I don't need any more dying people today.
Understandable. 11 p.m. at the where was the place we were meeting? The meeting was again?
Sheriff's office, I think.
Back rooms of the Gilded Frame.
There we go.
Back rooms of the Gilden Frame, 11 p.m. You'll need to be there tomorrow in preparation for the raid.
Yeah, wonderful. Means
Sheriff's called a meeting for it, so.
wonderful. I guess I'm going shopping tonight.
Oh, also, I will likely be try to get there beforehand. I do have a pistol, a Kevlar vest, and a ballistic mask for you.
Wonderful. So I still need to get a few things, but not everything. That's actually quite useful. Thank you, Ursi.
Yes,
Do I owe you anything for these things?
this is a this is a price of doing business. Don't worry
I've got
about
an
it.
armory full of shit if you want something better.
Well, hello to Jack. He just silently popped in.
Yep. Um, and Ursa would be like, Jack, are you able to? I'm assuming you're able to supply your own vest and firearms.
Yep.
Wonderful. I did get an extra ballistic mask just in case. Would you like it?
I got one.
Good. Also,
So,
you spent your time in the military, correct?
yep.
How familiar are you with the deployment of IEDs?
Not in the slightest.
Understood. Well, I'll give you two a heads up. Uh, if need be, this is in case of emergencies only. We do have the means for usage if it is required. Likely won't be the case, but yes,
The means for usage? What?
the means for usage. He is very subtly, yet not subtly at all, alluding to the fact that he has a bomb that can be used during the raid
English.
if
I
need
have
Do
a
you speak
bomb.
it?
I have managed to procure an IED for usage in the raid in case of an emergency.
Great to
Though I
know.
would prefer what, and while I was hoping there would be more time between attaining it and using it, that does not seem to be the case unless that was done tonight. But I do have at least one other major thing I need to do tonight.
Yep, you have fun with that.
Yes. All right. Uh, did you hear the thing? 11 p.m. back rooms of the Gilded Frame.
Yep, I heard you.
Good. Uh, I will notify Artemis as well.
Yep.
Sounds like a
He didn't answer
plan.
the
Speaking of
call.
Artemis, you won't know. You won't get to know if Frank called Artemis until next session at the at the very earliest, because it was
Yep.
Artemis's number that Frank was given.
Yep. And Ursi will also text Artemis 11 p.m. Backrooms Gilded Frame meeting with Sheriff.
Hmm.
Or actually, no, he probably wouldn't do it in text because that's a lot easier to track. I think he'd leave Artemis a voicemail if he doesn't pick up. Notifying him of that information. Just being like, beep, beep, boop. Actually, yeah, I think he'll try to call.
You won't
He
get an answer
yeah, he doesn't get an
because I'm not
answer.
doing Artemis.
Yeah, no, I was expecting that part because I'm assuming he's going through some fuck shit right now.
I will create something for him over the course of the next 2 weeks.
Hell yeah.
I can't use the councilman. That one's already done.
Yeah, because he dropped him as a client. That's right. And when he doesn't pick up, I'll just leave a voicemail. Artemis, 11 p.m. Back rooms of the Gilded Frame. Be there on time or early. It's a meeting with the sheriff about what is going on tomorrow night. Is that will be his voicemail to that guy, to Artemis.
Very well.
Yeah. I'm trying to. Does anybody else have stuff they need or want to do this night? Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. Sorry, I just been feeling a little
It's
bad.
fine.
I
It's
kind of feel
fine.
like I've been hogging the spotlight a little bit this session.
It is
But I
kind of
guess
where
I'll
it ended
do.
up, but it's all right.
Then I will. Then I'll do the last important
Oh,
thing that he
Daisy
really
was
has to
AFK
do.
when you were asking, apparently.
Yeah, no,
Oh God,
sorry.
I didn't
Sorry.
notice that. That's my bad too. I basically
How dare
after
you?
I
Oh,
finished,
my goodness.
yeah, I left Artemis a voicemail giving him the information, and then I asked if there's anybody else that has stuff they need or want to do tonight because I've been kind of hogging the spotlight for a sec.
I have no idea. I need some common sense if there's anything that Maisie should be doing. I mean, she's already got some stuff being
Not for
given to
you
her.
particularly, no.
Yeah, so I didn't think so.
Jack might get a ping of common sense though, mainly secret tunnel. Secret tunnel.
Fuck it, I'm texting Maisie again.
Ah, damn it. Okay, so I guess she's going back to Jack's.
Why are we going back to the Playboy Mansion?
Jack forgot that he has a secret tunnel we need to find. She's assuming that was texted to her.
No, common sense. If I had been told about the secret tunnel, I would have told Maisie about that earlier before she left.
Oh, well then. I guess we're already there. Whatever.
After you have put the woozy Malkavian child into a trance watching the television, and Nick watching nothing, you have two secret tunnels to look for at the very least to see where they go.
Yep.
One hidden behind the giant, ugly-looking cross on the basement wall, the one they used to get in.
Right. Which one do you want to go down first?
And the other one is hidden behind a rather awful painting, also in the basement.
Let's go through the one that's not opened yet. The painting one.
They're both open.
Oh, the painting. Let's go behind the painting.
No. But you know about the painting one because Eve told you about it.
I think we should. All right. Wouldn't it be better to find out where they came from, the attackers?
Sure, but how do you know that they don't have that one ready to spring?
Yeah. All right. Fair point. Let's go down that one first, then, I guess.
It's kind of moist down here. And after about 150 feet of travel, awfully long, you reach a somewhat crudely open space that's mostly filled with water. Seawater. You're out somewhere under the sea.
That's safe.
Except Kindred don't need to breathe.
Yeah, we could live underwater if we wanted to.
That's what the Mariner Gang girl do.
Well, you have a very wet hole in the ground.
So you do. The other tunnel, the one hidden behind the cross, the one they came through, leads out 2 streets away. Occasionally a bit of pipe bursts into it, occasionally roots, occasionally other things, gas lines and the like. You see occasionally to the side. Tunnel cutting across several streets. And eventually, there's a single door, a rather solid metal affair, with a rather solid looking lock that looks like it requires a key normally. It can be locked
I'm
from this
texting.
side, but obviously it
I'm
requires a key to
texting
get in from
Ursi.
the other side. Ursi, you are being texted. Or did Ursi walk away?
He walked away.
Darn.
Hmm.
On the other side of the door is the sewers.
Like we're in the sewers again.
At this point, I feel like we should just move in.
Fuck no, I'm not moving into the sewers. I like my house. At least it doesn't
Let me
smell like
roll a
human
d10.
feces.
Hmm. So you got any skills at picking locks?
Maisie, as he's asking this question, because I rolled die to see which one it would be, you see something glinting in the murky water beneath the doorway.
Um, Probably. Hold on a sec. She's gonna investigate the thing in the water. She's actually just gonna try and
It
open
is
the
a
door.
key. A key to the door. Probably.
Hopefully. She's gonna take it and she's gonna try it on the lock.
It works.
Huh. Guess I didn't have to pick a
It
lock.
was likely you, presumably, this was what was used by your attackers to open the door in the first place. So they knew not only where this was, but acquired a key.
She's gonna put the key back in her pocket. Like put it in her pocket so that they have it for later.
You put the filthy sewage-covered key back into your pocket.
Yep. She's already torn, like, her clothes are already fucked up. She's just gonna have to burn them at the end of this.
You can use my laundry machine, you weirdo.
She has a washer and dryer. Well, it's at least access to a washer and dryer, I would hope. Probably a laundromat.
I know, I was just offering you mine so you didn't have to spend more time in the clothes than you had to.
Fair. That's fair. All right, so where does
I'm
this
sure
door?
there's plenty of guest bathrobes to wear in the meantime.
Probably. So, time to check out the sewers.
I mean, you can try.
Unless Jack wants to do something else.
No, I got nothing else to do.
Let's see where
Let's check out the sewers.
see where it leads us.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. I could make up a roll, but the ultimate answer will still circle right back around to you can't really find any sort of trail as to lead you to where they came from. It's just the maze at the sewers.
Dang. All right.
Can we? Is there a manhole that we can pop our head out to see at least where in the city we're at?
Yeah, you are a couple of streets inward.
Oh shit.
Somewhere just outside the nice neighborhood.
Doing some mental planning. Is it possible for us to go to the train station from here?
No. No, that's on the other side of the city. Helia Railiard. You're on the coast.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Maisie will relock that door and give the key to Jack so he can keep the damn place locked down.
Note to self, we'll be booby trapping these hallways.
Yeah. Maybe you should take a page out of that one guy's book and rig it with napalm.
Yeah, the problem is that someone else can use that against me.
Mm-hmm.
I need to find
Just
something that's I have more control over.
something for the future, no doubt.
Hmm.
You just need to put security cameras on all these entrances.
Security cameras. Congratulations, Eve. You're getting upgraded from maid to fat security slob.
No,
Now
I'll
you'll
get a second
definitely
rule
never
for
be able to
that.
forward Artemis.
I need to up my resources. I have no idea how, but I need to do that.
Hmm. To what end, specifically?
Paying for security cameras and increasing Eve's salary.
So she can attempt to afford Artemis.
I actually have a question about. I will have a question about that after session, but it's not important now.
Well, session's just about to end anyway.
All right.
Speaking of which, does anyone know if they're going to be missing next session on the 23rd,
Just me.
other than Maisie?
I would say just me.
Is Ursi even here right now?
No, he has not come back yet.
Great.
Guess we're not closing session yet.
I will offer Maisie the use of my laundry machine. Get her like a nice robe, guest robe.
Yeah, she'll get her clothes washed up then.
You're given
We've
the
also
garb
got
of
like
someone that would.
3 or 4 different bathtubs. So if you want to take a proper bath, I got some. Malkov had plenty of them oils and shit. I don't know, fancy bath stuff.
I will take a shower and not think about what you just said.
What?
Oddly enough, a neat quirk of this house, or perhaps not so neat, is that there are no showers, only baths.
Ugh, Jesus Christ. So she's gonna have to take a bath. Good thing she can't see herself.
Most of them fancy claw-footed affairs.
Well, in the end, she can't see herself in the mirrors, so it's fine.
One bubbliest of bubble baths later, then.
And then she'll return and just wait for her clothes, standing around in a bathrobe, which she is very awkward in. She's just like, this is weird. Too
In a
fancy.
bathrobe in
Too
a
fancy.
Playboy mansion.
Yep, too fancy and weird.
It's not a Playboy mansion.
It's a Playgirl mansion.
It's not a Playgirl mansion either.
Jack doesn't look good enough.
I don't know. I mean, you're right around Hugh Hefner's age, aren't you?
I'm looking up Hugh Hefner.
Just remember,
1926. Yeah, he was born 1926. I am way younger than Hugh Hefner. I am way younger than Hugh Hefner.
So you're his like protege.
I am not his protege.
I mean, you could be. Look at your maid. Look what she's wearing. Poor girl.
She's wearing a perfectly normal maid outfit that she chooses to wear that I do not make her wear.
Yeah, you're thinking of the old version.
Oh, I know, but you can still dress up as a maid and be like, "Hey, now." It doesn't have to be sexy. It just has to be a maid outfit in a mansion with playrooms.
I mean, there is technically at least one playroom.
He pinches the bridge of his nose. It's not my mansion, damn it. I mean, it wasn't my. I didn't build this thing. If I did, I wouldn't build it with so many secret passages to the ocean.
I mean, at least you have the ocean in your backyard.
Yeah, I guess that's something.
I just got a alligator-filled lagoon type lake behind my place.
Mhm.
Mm.
Sorry, I've been up since midnight.
Gross. That's too
Don't
early.
they smoke meth around here?
What?
The alligators.
I don't know if they smoke meth. I hope to God they don't.
I don't know. I heard about meth addicted alligators.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. I don't even know how they would.
Don't you live here?
I'm not from here though. I'm from Indiana.
Huh. That's pretty close to Texas.
How?
it's
That's the
like
Midwest.
it's like 4 states removed.
I guess my geography is worse than I thought.
Look that. Above Texas is Oklahoma. To the right of Texas is Louisiana. Above one of those and to the right of the other one is Arkansas, which borders Tennessee to the right and Missouri to the north. And now to the right of Missouri is what is it? Illinois, I think. Yeah, Illinois.
Well,
And
I guess Jack doesn't say that because his geography is better than mine.
yeah, they actually taught geography in school back when he was in school.
No, he has eidetic memory, and unlike me, who was taught all 50 states and their capitals, but never remembered, I'm sure he does.
Yeah, that's like almost all the way to Canada. Like a couple states away from Canada. So quite a distance.
Jeez, is
Hmm.
Ersie coming back or not?
He died.
So you're a Hoosier then.
Yeah. Out of character me is just like, please don't call me that because I'm not from Indiana. I'm actually from Michigan.
Yeah, well, your character is. So
I
I'm
know.
calling your character that. Jeez.
It's just the internal Michiganders like, oh, don't like that. Michiganders pretty much hate any state that's touching us,
Hmm.
including Wisconsin. And, yeah, they're touching us. They're touching the UP.
Ohio feels the same way about you.
Yeah, but that's only because we had to fight over the Toledo Strip, and which they got, but we got the
Yeah,
better
well,
deal.
I hear a lot of Ohio people complaining about Michigan drivers and the times I pass through there.
Oh yeah, Michigan drivers are a little special.
Ersie, Bagel, you back yet? You tell us if you were back, right?
I would hope so.
Bagel, Bagel, where art thou, Bagel? Denounce thy name, and I will no longer be a Capulet.
Nope, he's still not here.
Damn it, it's so hard to do end of session stuff. The one of the players ain't here.
So, was the bath fun at least?
Mm, it was nice. It was bigger than my bathtub. I don't know if you'd call it fun.
I don't know. Gives me some chance to do some reading.
I don't read very often anymore. I don't have fucking time to read. I'm just trying to keep us
Hmm.
afloat, finding places where we
Yeah.
can play our band and feeding the Lex. That helps.
Hmm.
Not having to eat food definitely helps with the grocery bill.
Oh, he's finally back.
In the memes.
About damn time, Bagel. About damn time.
Hello.
Oh, I apparently wrote in the memes too.
Mhm. I've been trying to end session for like
20
a
minutes.
while. So I could crash
I'm
because I've
sorry.
been up since midnight.
I am sorry. Um, uh, nature called. I don't know how to say that better.
You got stuck
Mm.
thing that is.
Yeah, it sounds like a pretty shitty situation.
God damn it.
Just keep walking into it today.
In any case,
Yeah,
in
I
any
do.
case,
Really.
I'll put the spotlight on you first.
Oh boy.
Bagel, what did Ursty learn tonight?
Um. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. First, he learned he's been setting too low of expectations of himself.
Wow, he caved easily to the whole. Well, these people are doing this thing, so you should be able to do this thing. So he got it.
Well, basically, the
Uh.
person he is most loyal to, period, said, "Dude, cut yourself a break." And she was like, "Well, shit, I guess." Yeah, makes sense.
Okay. Plus one for Ursty. Jack.
Apparently, um, Anna is really not a fan of Dora the Explorer.
Hey, now that hasn't happened yet.
Well, apparently we started Dora the Explorer a year early because she glared at me when I mentioned it, and that was never made non-canon.
You mentioned it to begin with, but sure. Okay. Maisie, what did Maisie learn tonight?
Um, Maisie learned that with her first impression of Anastasia that this girl is a ticking time bomb. After subduing the demented girl.
Quite apt. Quite apt. Maisie,
Yeah.
who's MVP tonight?
And that is where I'm stuck because I've been sitting here for like 30 minutes trying to pick somebody because I don't know. It's
Okay, you'll have some time to think on it. Jack, who gets your MVP tonight?
I'm gonna give it to Maisie.
Good. Darcy, who's your MVP tonight?
Yeah, I'm also gonna say Maisie. Common sense and Lex came in clutch. I think without that
Well,
came in.
I know
Yeah,
that kind of, with only three people here, 2 votes kind of seals it. So, but Maisie, I'm going to force you to name someone.
You know what? We're gonna give it to Ursi for being a chimney sweep today. It's,
Oh, not Jack, your favorite spider smasher.
oh no, he's great. He picked up the rear too, but you made me pick one. He was the one that got the ones that Ursi missed. So I'm just like, they both were spider smashers this time.
one more actively than another.
Yeah, one
Right,
sacrificed
right.
his jacket today.
In any case, Dia, what was it you wanted to ask after session?
Isn't the whole thing about Ghoul that they are dedicated to you, that they are blood bonded to you, and therefore like you?
Yes. Why?
Uh, it feels like Eve likes Artemis more.
Oh,
Oh God, Eve is such a dick. It's great.
Hmm. She might have a worshipful stance to you because you're her blood donor, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're her type. Unless you want it to be that way.
It's less I want it to be that way, and it's more, isn't that how the blood bond works?
I don't know. I never
It
imagined the
is
blood bond being
technically how it works.
specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
But I enjoyed that bit. But I will kill it if you want me to kill it.
I'm not saying you have to kill it. I'm just saying, like, is this a thing that makes sense within the lore? Or are we doing different
You're
lore
not
in your
saying it, but you're
universe?
saying
What's
it. It's
going on?
fine. In any case,
I'm
I'm going to
not
bed.
okay. I'm sorry. I was just asking a genuine question.
Hmm. Down to Rob aside and rule behavior aside, I hope everyone had a fun session.
Mhm.
Or at the very least, not a boring session.
E.
For most of it, anyway.
A lot of search and rescue.
Yes.
Feedback wise, I think the first half was more eventful than the second half.
It was.
Mm-hmm.
So
This
just from a
well,
feedback level, I wish they had been a bit more prepared for the second half, but that's about it.
Yep. I'll also say from my end that I hope to finally wrap up this first story arc that should have ended a couple of sessions ago. Hopefully next
shit.
session. And then I can work to rebuilding the story properly around the four of you instead of the three originally.
Mm.
That has been fucked like 7 ways to Sunday, and I just kind of want it to be over with so I can make a new story around just the four of you.
Fair.
Fair. Well, it's been good.
Yep. You
Have
go on
a
to your next
good
game, Bagel.
one. Yeah.
And good
Shoot, have
night,
a
you
good
three.
one.
See ya.
See you Monday, Dio.
Uh,
We are
hopefully,
having game this Monday, right?
I don't know. Rhodes is upsetty spaghetti with me.
Do I dare even ask?
They invited a friend of theirs to my 40K game with my permission, and then I spoke to them, and I was accused of ripping into them for an hour and um, being out of pocket. So she is not sure
And
where
considering
our
Rhodes was the only
thing
person kind of
goes.
keeping Kate in line for the rest of the next couple sessions, yay. Well, I guess just keep me praised. I'll probably have thoughts on that when I'm more cognizant. Sorry.
That's fine.
Yep.
Go to sleep.
Uh, Okay, so good night.
See ya.
Good night.